Garden of Eden. Hey, you got a gun.
Don't move.
What?
The Garden of Eden, complete with snake. Look.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Rattlers all around.
Gee.
Mostly by day they keep out of your way. They're more frightened than you are.
Oh, you really think so?
Mm-hmm. But at night, when you can't see them, you just might step on one. Oh, poor creature. See, I think they actually want to be friendly.
Oh, is that a fact?
Well, it's just that they don't know how to go about it.
Oh, well, anyhow, I must thank you.
You shouldn't go walking in the desert at night, you know. And if you do, carry this 44. It belonged to my Uncle Ned.
Thanks. What's that name you just gave me?
Jason?
Oh, yes, Jason, the healer.
Uh-huh.
You know something? I like it. Yeah, I like it better than the other one I had.
How do you know what that name was?
Well, it doesn't matter. You know, I'm sure that I didn't like anything at all in that old life, whereas here I like everything and everybody.
Quiet out there.
Yeah, just the way I like it. Peaceful. Nobody coming at you.
Now, what does that mean? Nobody coming at you.
Huh?
Or was everybody coming at you?
Well, I suppose so. Hey, let's not talk about that now.
All right, what shall we talk about?
Well, we're always talking about me. Let's talk about you.
Well, yes, but you're the man of mystery.
No, everybody's a mystery.
Oh, especially you. And look at yourself in the mirror. Now, what you see is someone who has been hiding inside of someone else. And then suddenly, one day, for some reason, you came out and you left that someone else behind.
Yeah, I hope we never find each other.
Yeah, but suppose.
Yeah?
All right. Now, suppose you had done something.
Wrong? Criminal?
Yes.
Would it matter to you?
No, it wouldn't matter, Jason. It wouldn't matter. Uh-oh. Oh, somebody wants some gas. Oh, wow, what a car. It's one of those imported from Italy. That's a Mariotti.
Yes, I remember. We sold them the electronic fuel injection system.
What?
I designed it. It was a special order.
What are you saying?
Wasn't much money in it, but we did it for the prestige.
What did you design?
I'm not sure. That door is opening a little. I see a huge office in it. No, it's gone.
Oh, she's in a hurry, that one.
Yeah, she looks familiar. Why does she look familiar?
Maybe I better go pump the gas for her.
No, it's all right. I'll do it.
Jason?
Yeah, what is it?
Nothing. I'm frightened.
For what?
I don't know.
It's okay. I'll be right back. Why don't I know you?
Most people wouldn't know me anymore. For years, I invested my money in stocks and bonds. And then after you were forced out, I decided to invest my money in me. Well, how do you like Doreen Rader now?
Rader? You're Miss Rader.
Mr. Talbot, you look ill.
I have this terrible headache. Will you do something for me? Would you give me a lift to the airport?
Where are you going?
I have to do something.
What?
I have to get rid of this headache.
Well, that gun. Why are you taking that gun?
I have to kill a snake.
What do you mean you have to kill a snake?
That's how I'm going to get rid of this headache.
Who is that woman?
I have to go.
Please, Jason.
My name is not Jason, it's Harvey Talbot.
Please, tell me.
Right now, I can't tell you anything.
Will you be back?
Yes, I don't know. I only know I have to kill a snake. Yes? Mr. Hurley in?
I'm Jim Hurley.
You're Big Jim? You can't be.
I'm James Hurley.
Yes, you are. Gosh, it's only been 2 years. What's happened to you?
Who are you?
Who are you? You don't know me? Jim?
Well, you can't be pasty-faced Harvey Talbot. Come in, come in. Where have you been? You look great.
Don't you know why I'm here, Jim? I'm here to kill you.
I know why you're here. You've come in answer to my... now, Harvey, don't laugh when I say this. But you came because I prayed.
Prayed? What a strange word for you, Jim.
I prayed you'd come. Harvey, I need you. You were right. I can't run the place without you. There are too many questions I can't answer.
Oh, is that so?
They're closing in on me. I have to come up with some answers. I need some great new programs. I've had 4 losing quarters in a row. They're getting restless. Help me.
Help you?
Here, sit down. Put the old thinking cap on just like in the old days. I'll work out a great deal for you.
Oh, will you?
You'll have to be kept in the background, naturally, but I'll make it worth your while.
I came here to kill you. I mean, that's what I felt I had to do the day you told me I was finished.
Oh, that was a bad day for me, too. But this is worse. If you don't help me find a way out, I'm finished. You've got to save me. You can fix anything. Harvey, you can take over my job. Think of it, Harvey. You'll be chief operating officer. It's what you always wanted.
Is that what I always wanted?
You can make $1 million a year. The sky's the limit. That's what you want, I know. Just save me and it's yours.
No, Jim. No. You know what I want? 2 gas pumps and a repair shed attached to a coffee shop and a country store in the middle of the Mojave Desert.
You're crazy, Harvey.
Maybe. And the name isn't Harvey. Call me Jason. Jason the healer. The first person I healed was myself.
Did he go back to Irma and the little oasis in the desert? Yes, I can tell you he did. And was he happy there with her forever after? I have no way of knowing that at this point. In 10 years, or even sooner, will he tire of the heat and the rattlesnakes and the sameness of every day? Will he yearn once again for the battle of the big bucks? If he does, that will make another story. I'll be back shortly.
This is Roy Scheider. I was struck by the fact that almost 2 million living Americans have been saved from cancer. I have to admit I've always thought of cancer as a pretty hopeless disease. But the fact that nearly 2 million people have been saved made me realize that if the disease should hit me, I'd have a fighting chance. The important thing is to catch it early, before it begins to spread. That's when it's most curable. And the way to catch it early, as the American Cancer Society points out, is with regular health checkups and by knowing the warning signals. Consider that a reminder, okay? And those 2 million people saved from cancer are a reminder of something else, too. They're living proof that our contributions count. Help save more. Please give generously when your American Cancer Society volunteer calls. Remember, cancer can be beat.
This has been a story about work. I think that the true meaning of work has been summed up in a poem by a Mr. Kenyon Cox, written almost 100 years ago. Work thou for pleasure, paint, sing, or crave. Who works for glory often misses the goal. Who works for money coins his very soul. But work for the work's sake, and then it may be that all these good things shall be added to thee. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Carol Teitel, Joyce Gordon, and Court Benson. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale.
I just can't believe it's real.
Well,
How can you believe it's real when you know that it came right out of my head?
Yes, but a thing like this, even though you know it isn't real, you should want to believe it's real.
Just picture it, Bernice. This dark, shadowy, demon-filled desert. And there in the secret grove is a shrine. Every maiden who wants her true love to come to her must make her way to this enchanted place wherein dwells the spirit of love. If she finds favor in the eyes of the spirit, he anoints her with the essence of this perfume. What?
It's a good beginning, but,
But what?
You're not all the way there. Maybe you need some help.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by White Westinghouse Appliance Company. This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The name is Beverly. No, this Beverly is not a girl. It's a factory-approved auto tune-up shop established 20 years ago. Beverly Auto Tune-Up Service in Oak Lawn, Illinois is at 4545 West 91st Street. That's 2 blocks east of Cicero Avenue. And the phone number is 636-0808. Beverly says when you buy your next car, don't forget to find out if the car is easy or difficult to maintain and repair. If you can't determine this by yourself, ask your favorite mechanic. Serviceability, which is more important than looks, can determine whether you'll be pleased or unhappy with your next car. There are many car owners who are completely disappointed with their cars because of the expense and inconvenience resulting from bad serviceability. Some cars are absolutely ridiculous, but some cars are a mechanic's dream. Why not put Beverly's name and number in your little black book? Beverly Auto Tune-Up Service at 4545 West 91st Street, Oak Lawn, Illinois. Tune-ups are $59 for 8-cylinder, $56 for 6-cylinder, and $54 for 4-cylinder. Call 636-0808. That's 636-0808.
This is Spectrum. Personal opinion on issues of public interest from 6 different viewpoints. Now, one of those perspectives.
I'm Ann Taylor Fleming. There is scarcely a person, I imagine, who can reach right now for a capsule of anything, not just Tylenol, without a twinge of fear, a premonition of poison. Those deaths from those tampered-with pills are certainly horrifying, all the more so because such a death could seemingly have come to any of us. Yet I cannot help but be bemused, if saddened, by the hue and cry over the Tylenol deaths and the continuing lack of hue and cry over handgun deaths. After all, a handful of people died from ingesting those poisoned pills, but in this country each year, 20,000 people are killed by handguns. Those deaths can be counted on year in and year out. America has a homicide rate 10 times that of any other modern Western nation. Yet for whatever lingering frontier ethic, we remain reluctant to take any real measures to disarm ourselves. The statistics just don't seem to penetrate. Americans have a deeply held belief that they have a right to protect themselves. But handguns are not instruments for protection, they're instruments for murder. The fact is that a handgun in the house is 6 times more likely to kill a member of that household than any intruder. In other words, we're not killing criminals, we're killing each other. Yet every time a serious handgun control measure gets on a ballot somewhere, the National Rifle Association and the various gun manufacturers are able to play on our fears of being disarmed and to rally huge sums to defeat the measure. That's going on right now in California, where a proposition which would enact one of the toughest handgun registration laws in the country, a proposition 64% of the people said in April that they favored, where that proposition now looks as if it might be headed for defeat on Election Day. To turn the tide, the pro-gun people were able to raise $3.2 million, 3 times more than their pro-proposition opponents. And if this proposition fails to pass as it might, it seems to me that those who raise such handsome sums to defeat it ought to be made to raise a little more money to pay for all the unnecessary funerals their efforts will have assured. I'm Ann Taylor Fleming for Spectrum.
6 personal opinions on Spectrum. Views not necessarily those of this station or the CBS radio network.
Beautiful 97, WRSA, Decatur, Huntsville.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. When an ancient king wanted to prepare for war or peace, he would consult soothsayers who would sacrifice oxen or sheep and then examine the entrails, which would indicate the shape of things to come. When a modern president wants to determine what lies in store, he consults the economists, and they examine the indicators. Soothsayers, economists, entrails, indicators. Only the names have changed over the centuries. As for accuracy, reliability, they remain about the same.
There's a legend.
Yes,
In the desert, there's a shrine to the spirit of love.
that sounds good.
And if you pray to this spirit, your loved one will come to you.
Can that be verified scientifically?
Yes.
Well, by whom?
Well, by the people who tried it.
Name one.
Me.
Our mystery drama, Desert Maiden, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Mason Adams. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Lock the door.
Gotcha.
A message from the Crime Prevention Coalition and the Ad Council.
Our subject for today is Mr. Lester Larson, known as Sonny. At 42, Sonny is still brash and boyish. He doesn't weigh a single ounce more than he did when he was a lithe and graceful All-America wide receiver. His hair is as blonde as ever, and if here and there one may discern the suggestion of a wrinkle, it is lost almost immediately in the smile that is always hovering on his lips. Yes, he is still the golden boy after all these years, and, as you're about to witness, still as quick as ever on his feet.
Come in. Sonny. Oh, so kind of you to stop by. Mr. Tolliver, our own Sonny Larson. Sonny, Mr. Elwood Tolliver.
How do you do, sir? Yes, hello.
Mr. Tolliver is the owner of Ravish, the 11th most popular perfume in the country.
Nice. Well, who hasn't heard of Ravish? Originally, I wanted to call it Assault.
What a charming idea.
No, I'm a chemist. I get down to essentials.
We believe in essentials around here ourselves, don't we, Sonny?
Devoutly. What's a perfume, anyhow? It's a gas. And why do women use it? To assault the erotic sensibilities of their prey. I was talked out of it.
Oh?
By my wife and daughter. I still think it's a sensational name.
Oh, sensational.
Oh, yes. They insisted I had to soften it. What could I do? Man has to have peace in the house. So I said we'll call it Ravish.
What do you say to that, Sonny?
A compromise worthy of a King Solomon.
Sonny, Mr. Tolliver is here to enlist the aid of our advertising agency.
No, I shouldn't be in this business. I should be creating formulae that will change the history of the world. And what am I doing? Making perfume. Cleopatra's perfume changed the history of the world, Mr. Tolliver.
What a premise for an advertising campaign, Mr. Tolliver.
No, not this new one. It's already got a name. Desert Maiden.
Well, Cleopatra came from a desert country.
Well, this is the American desert.
The American desert.
I've got a son-in-law. Need I say more? I gave him an office, a salary, the secretary. Why couldn't he enjoy all three of them and keep out of my way? No, he has to sit there and come up with ideas. The latest one is this. Desert Maiden.
Desert Maiden. What do you think, Sonny?
The desert? Hot.
Dry.
Thirsty.
Prickly cactus.
Poisonous snake.
maiden...
Maiden lady. No. Never get it off the ground.
Oh, it won't fly.
Oh, well, I think it's a pretty good name.
And so do I. It's funny.
It's magnificent.
Fantastic.
Evocative.
Memorable.
I have to admit, I wish I'd thought of it myself.
Well, maybe you did.
Yeah, one day you might have just casually mentioned that it would be great to have a perfume with an American angle. And what could be more American than the desert and the Indians and so forth? And your son-in-law just picked up the ball and he ran with it.
I would say that's exactly what happened.
Yes, sir. That's what I want, a 100% American perfume.
What do you think, Sonny?
Filled with the fragrant breezes of American freedom.
There you are, Mr. Tolliver.
Tell you what else you've got to put into a perfume. Mystery.
Oh, you took the very words out of my mouth, Sonny.
And filled with the inscrutable mystery of the silent American desert.
I don't like that word, inscrutable.
No good. How about ineluctable?
How about a legend?
Of course, a legend. I was about to suggest that very thing.
A legend, let us say, of this desert maiden.
I like it already.
And how she found...
What did she find, Sonny?
She found eternal love through the secrets told to her by this medicine man. The secrets of ancient gods who died long ago, but their wisdom lives on forever.
Yes, sir, that's the legend.
What's the legend? What are the specifics of the legend?
Well, that is precisely why I asked Sonny in here. Sonny has been researching the great American Southwest. Yes, he fell in love with it when he went to college there. Right, Sonny?
My heart has never left it.
Sonny, just the other day, we were talking about this legend of the desert Indians, weren't we? Do you remember?
Oh, yes, I remember.
You said there was that beautiful love legend?
You mean there is a legend?
Oh, certainly, Mr. Tolliver. How does it go again, Sonny?
Excuse me. Miss Bayswater, has Chief Fire Hot to who you are return my call? Oh, okay. Well, I suppose we'll have to wait for him to come back. Yeah, thanks. Well, you see, the chief is away on, I suppose we would call it a retreat. He's in the wilderness communing with the spirits, and he is the one who is going to tell me the legend.
Oh, that's too bad. When is he due to return?
Well, if the spirits don't decide to have him for supper, in about a week or 10 days.
Well, we can wait a week, can't we, Mr. Tolliver? Especially for an authentic, ancient legend.
Well, time is money.
But the legend's been around for 1,000 years. What's another few days?
I think it's pretty good.
I just can't believe it's real.
Well, how can you believe it's real when you know that it came right out of my hand?
Yes, but a thing like this, even though you know it isn't real, you should want to believe it's real.
Just picture it, Bernice. This dark, shadowy, demon-filled desert. And there in the secret grove is a shrine. Every maiden who wants her true love to come to her must make her way to this enchanted place wherein dwells the spirit of love. If she finds favor in the eyes of the spirit, he anoints her with the essence of this perfume. What?
It's a good beginning, but...
But what?
You're not all the way there. Maybe you need some help.
Some help?
Well, I get this feeling that you missed a turning point somewhere that could...
Tell me where.
We've hired this very bright young guy. He's very quick, Sonny.
Building him up to take my job, Bernice.
Sonny, you and I, we work so well together.
I noticed you put that in the past tense.
Look, one man can't do everything.
Tell me more.
And you're stretching yourself too thin.
You're trying to soften the blow?
This particular thing about a legend, maybe it just isn't your cup of tea.
I see. I'm slipping. I'm losing it. I'm going stale.
Did I say that?
In your own roundabout way, yes.
You're stuck on this thing, Sonny.
I'm not.
You're too valuable to let yourself get derailed on this one.
I started this job, and I'm going to finish it.
I'll bring Joe Stevens in to help you.
Bernice, this is my job.
It's the agency's job, and we're a team. Now, the problem with you
Well, there's a problem with me now.
The days of the lone wolf are over.
Well, this lone wolf bagged some pretty big game for this company.
But we're not a company anymore.
I know. We're a corporation.
We're a conglomerate. The people who own us don't know or even care what we do. They're in the lumber business. All they want is that bottom line. Your volume falls below last year. You're out. That's why we can't afford to lose Radish.
Who says we're going to lose them?
He's getting restless.
And you're starting to run scared.
Then you should match me stride for stride.
I know what's wrong with the legend.
Yes?
I've been faking it.
It has to be a fake. You're making it up, aren't you?
It has to be an authentic fake.
A what?
You see, it has to have the feel and the aura of the desert. Bernice, let me go out there. Let me breathe the air. Let me drink it all in.
Sonny, you're talking to me now, not the client.
If I can sell you, I can sell him. How long can you hold him off?
Well, he's getting nervous.
How long?
A day, 2 days.
Give me a week. Well, then.
Howdy.
You want to fill her up and check under the hood, the tires?
Sure thing.
Good. You got anything to drink?
Cooler inside. We got beer and pop.
Boy, is it always this hot out here?
Yeah, and cold wave.
Uh-huh. Am I on the reservation yet?
Just about.
Is there a phone inside?
Yeah, on the wall.
Thanks. Bernice, you can leave a message for me at this number.
Where are you?
A filling station and souvenir shop.
Where are you going to stay?
In the desert.
Where in the desert? What hotel?
No hotel. I'm going to drive around in my car.
You?
Listen, I've got a sleeping bag. I have everything I need.
Sonny, why?
I told you why. I want to get the essence of the desert.
Are you making progress?
Progress. I just got here.
Well, the client is getting edgy.
Bernice, this is the only way to do it.
Oh, yeah?
The mystery of the desert. It's a thing you can feel.
Sure.
Bernice, have you put Joe Stevens on it?
Why would I put Joe Stevens on it?
Look, let me have this thing, please. And if I blow it, okay, call in whoever you like. Just give me the next few days, huh?
Sonny, what has come over you?
I don't know, but just let me have the next few days, okay?
Sure.
Great. Now I have to get to work. Goodbye. It's thanks.
15 gallons.
Everything else okay?
Yeah, right.
Here you go.
Thank you. So you plan to do some camping?
That's right.
You one of them, archaeologists?
No. Just wandering around.
If you say so.
Quite a place you got here. Authentic Indian artifacts. This one here, this is quite a little piece, this totem pole.
It's on sale.
Let's see what it says on the bottom. Made in...
Yeah. They're all made in Japan or in the Orient, someplace.
But your sign says authentic Indian.
Well, where do you think the Indians come from originally? The Orient. How do you think they got here? They all crossed over from Asia.
I wonder...
You looking for something in particular?
Yes, I am.
What?
No, you wouldn't have it.
I could order it. Be here tomorrow morning.
I don't think so.
Well, what is it?
Well, it's a legend.
A legend, huh? What kind of legend do you want?
What kind have you got?
What kind do you need?
A legend about love.
Love, huh? Any particular kind of love?
Well, love in the desert.
Any particular type of love? Happy love? Sad love?
Well...
He loves her, she don't love him, or vice versa?
More or less the kind of love that will make most people feel good.
Well, maybe I can help you out.
You mean you have all these legends just lying around?
Me? I don't know the first thing about it. But my sister... Hey, Ruth, can you come out here for a minute?
Your sister?
She knows all this kind of stuff.
What is it, Mort?
Ruth, this gentleman here is interested in some Indian legends.
Oh. Hello, Sonny.
Hello, Sonny. Here you are in the middle of the desert, thousands of miles from home, and in a place you've never seen before. And a lady whose brother owns a gas station and souvenir shop calls you by your nickname. So now we must discover, who is Ruth? We have the entire second act in which to explore that question and it shall arrive here shortly. A woman knows me, and I know her not. Is she from a time I have long forgot? Where indeed have I seen that face? And why do I not recall the place? Perhaps it was in a dream that we met. One I don't remember. One she can't forget. The poet perfectly expresses the quandary of Lester Larson, better known as Sonny. Who is this woman, Ruth? Hello, Sonny.
Do you know me?
Of course. How have you been, Sonny?
Well,
Of course you don't remember me.
Ruth?
Well, why should you?
Well, I think you do look vaguely familiar.
Vaguely familiar? That's the story of my life.
Well, how did you know me?
We went out on a date.
We did?
Yeah, it was a dinner date.
Oh.
I won you in a raffle.
Oh, what?
You were the grand prize.
A raffle?
It was without a doubt the greatest thing that ever happened to me in my life. Now, 20 years later, you don't even remember.
20 years ago? That'd be at school.
Western Ag and Tech. You were the biggest man on campus. All-American football, handsome, intelligent.
Come on.
Now, wait. I'm not finished. Don't you remember? The student organization was having a fundraiser, and they sold raffle tickets, and you were the grand prize.
Oh.
A dinner date with Sonny Larson.
That's right. There was a raffle.
I won. Me. A very shy little Indian girl.
Now I remember. Ruth.
I bet you don't.
As a matter of fact, it was a very enjoyable evening.
Well, thank you. But, you know, you were bored stiff.
That isn't true.
I know I was scared stiff.
Why?
It was really the first date I ever had in my life. But you were very nice. You picked me up at the dorm. Oh, that in itself must have been a new experience for you.
Why?
Well, the girls you went out with lived in the sorority houses.
Yeah, that's right.
You had this huge chauffeured limousine.
And we had dinner at Baxter's. You see, I do remember.
You gave me a corsage.
White orchids.
Pink.
You want to hear a secret? I'm just a little bit colorblind. And you wanted to order steak, but I convinced you to try the lobster.
It was the very first time. And I had champagne for the very first time.
You know, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed that date. And as I recall it now, I did most of the talking.
All of it. I was just so, terribly shy.
Yeah, but you were a fantastic listener.
Who was I?
Oh, yeah. You were the only girl I went out with who really listened to me.
Oh, that can't be true.
Oh, they pretended to listen. That's because they weren't interested in me.
Well, how can you say that?
They were only interested in sharing the spotlight with a football hero. But you were interested in me. You were really listening to what I was saying. I had a great time. And I wondered...
Yes?
Never mind. So long ago, far away. Well, I wondered if I should ask you for another date.
You did?
Oh, yeah. But I guess...
I almost felt that you wanted to, and then I said to myself, oh, come on, you. Why would he want to go out with you?
It would have been awkward.
Because I was an Indian.
Perhaps, but that was only part of it.
The largest part of it.
No, it was just that we came from such completely different worlds. We had no friends in common, and what I'm trying to say is I wasn't mature enough to know how to handle it. Would you have gone out with me?
Well, I don't know. Your world and your friends would have been just as strange to me. I wouldn't have been mature enough to handle it either.
What have you been doing since school?
Oh, I've been out in the world. I have my Ph.D. in education, and I'm back here to write a book.
On what?
On growing older.
Hey.
You didn't grow older, Sonny.
Oh, come on. Of course I did. I'm 41.
And you still look 21.
I look at you and I can see the world hasn't really touched you, has it?
No, I'm still carrying a ball. And thanks to some fancy footwork, I haven't been tackled yet.
I understand you're interested in some Indian legends.
Yeah. See, I'm an advertiser.
I know. I followed your progress in the alumni bulletin.
Well, our client has a perfume, and he calls it Desert Maiden.
Yes.
It would be nice if we could find some authentic Indian love legend to tie in with that.
Well, there's one that's quite well known.
Well known?
At least in our tribe.
Is it a secret?
I couldn't tell it to you if it were.
No, I suppose not.
It's a really lovely legend. Now, picture the desert at night. The dark, shadowy, demon-filled desert. Hidden away is a secret grove in which is a shrine.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
No, I'm sorry. Go on.
And a maiden who wants to make her true love come to her travels to this enchanted place wherein there dwells the spirit of love. If she finds favor in the eyes of the spirit, he will anoint her with the essence, the irresistible essence of love.
What have you just said?
I'm only telling you what I... Yes?
No, nothing. It's legend. It's true?
True? Oh, I don't think so.
Why do you say that?
Well, because it doesn't work.
Oh.
Many years ago, I went out there and I found the grove and the shrine. I prayed to the spirit of love. But you see, the one I loved, he never came to me.
Oh.
You're saying that you're familiar with this legend?
Yes.
Where did you hear it?
I don't know.
Well, not many people outside our tribe would be aware of it.
But there is such a place.
Oh, yes.
Where? Where is it?
Where?
It's not taboo or anything like that.
Oh, no. It's just a clump of scraggly trees and a few rocks.
Could I go there?
I don't know how you could find it.
Look, do you suppose you could show me where it is? I know I'm imposing.
Oh, yes. That might be fun.
When would it be convenient?
Well, how about tonight? I remember the last time we were in an automobile.
We were on our way to Baxter's.
Oh, whatever happened to Baxter's?
They're still there.
Do you ever go back to the school?
Listen, I'm usually guest of honor at the homecoming game.
Ah, you enjoyed college, didn't you?
I had the time of my life. And you?
Well, I managed to survive it. My date with you was one of the greatest experiences of my scholastic career.
How much further is it?
Oh, I think we're here now. Yes, this is it.
The sacred place.
According to the legend.
Well, what happens now?
What happens?
Do the spirits manifest themselves?
Yes, I would suppose so if...
If what?
If you believe in them.
Uh-huh. Do you believe in?
Oh, yes.
Why?
You never know why. It's just that you somehow receive the spirits, and you know they're inside you. And that's all there is to it.
But you said that the legend isn't true.
For me, it wasn't true.
You prayed to the spirits, but your prayer wasn't answered.
That doesn't prove that the spirits do not exist. It only means that they have refused to answer your prayer.
Do you... Excuse me.
What is it?
I interrupted you.
No, you didn't.
You were just praying, weren't you?
Yes. I thought that you would be praying, too.
Me? Pray for what?
Well, whatever it is you want most. Right now.
What I want most?
Yes. What is the most important favor you can ask of the spirits?
The truth?
At a time like this, only the truth.
All right. This client of mine and my boss, Bernice.
Yes?
I want to find a way to phrase this legend so that they'll buy it.
And right now, that's the most important thing in the entire world.
Yep, I'd have to say it is. I need it. You understand?
Yes. Then you must pray for it.
I don't know how to pray.
Look all around you. Isn't this an enchanted place?
Just some scrubby bushes in the middle of the desert. What's enchanted about it?
Well, the enchantment is in your own mind.
What?
Well, look. See see how softly the moonlight beams down upon the shrine?
What shrine?
The rocks. See how they're arranged? In the shape of a heart.
Yeah.
And now, do you hear music?
Music?
Someone is talking to you.
I don't hear any music.
Listen, Sonny. Listen.
Sonny. Hey, Sonny. Tommy. Tommy, what are you doing here?
I just came over to tell you better hustle over to practice.
Practice?
Camelot, football practice.
Oh.
You're going to be late. Coach will start lecturing you about getting a swell head again.
Yeah, I'm coming.
What are you thinking about, Sonny?
Girl.
Do I know her?
The one I went out with last week. She won the raffle.
Oh? What's there to think about?
Oh, she's a very interesting girl.
Nothing much to look at.
She's pretty in a sort of quiet way. She's kind of interesting.
Listen, Sonny, I can tell you it don't pay to get involved with that kind of situation.
Who's talking about getting involved? I was just thinking if I should ask her out a couple of times.
That's getting involved.
What am I going to do?
About what?
About that girl.
Well, you don't have to do anything about it.
But I do.
Why?
Because I'm in love with her.
What did you say?
You heard me. I'm in love with her.
And we heard him, too. He's in love with her. To some people, this could make eminently logical sense. After all, they will tell you that opposites attract. Well, if they do tell you that, they're telling you something that is not borne out by the facts. It may be a romantic notion, but the reverse is true. In most cases, we choose mates who are pretty much like ourselves, don't we? We tend to marry those who share our own background and our own basic attitudes towards life. The third act will be here shortly. He was the big man on campus, the all-America football hero. He was blonde and blue-eyed and unbelievably handsome. She was a shy, quiet girl from an Indian reservation. She had practically no money, no smart clothes, and was as much of a stranger in his world as he was in hers. And yet, they met and fell in love, but nothing came of it. And now we meet again, 20 years later.
I'm in love with her.
It can't be.
Who says I can't be?
It doesn't make sense.
Who says love has to make sense?
Sure.
Why?
Why not? Sonny, listen to an older guy. Sure, it's possible for anyone in the world to fall in love with any girl, but why not be smart?
Smart?
Fall in love with the right one.
I just met the right one.
What do you know about her?
What do I have to know?
Sonny, you're sitting on top of the world. Just as easy to fall in love with a rich girl as a poor one.
Come on, what's money?
What's money? See? Or really you're talking like a rich man. You forget who you were, what you were 4 years ago before all this happened to you.
Hey, we're going to be late for practice.
No. This is more important. You can't be a football hero forever. Even tomorrow, a broken bone, a pinched nerve, and all over. And you go back to what?
Look, I don't want to hear about it.
Home and the steel mill.
Why don't you mind your own business?
What about Margie Lewis?
I'm not in love with Margie Lewis.
You should be.
You're crazy.
Father is a millionaire, and she goes for you. There it is. Love, money, connections, all tied up in a beautiful package. What does this other one have to offer?
I'm not in love with Margie Lewis. I'm not in love with Margie Lewis. I'm not in love with...
Honey. What is that you're saying?
What was it? Oh, nothing.
This is the place of the spirits, Sonny.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Place of that legend you're looking for.
But you say that the legend isn't true.
It wasn't true for me. So far.
So far?
I always wanted to come back.
What for?
To ask again.
How can you believe?
I believe more strongly than ever.
In spite of the fact that you got a Ph.D.?
Maybe because of that fact. You ever prayed for what you wanted?
No, not until tonight.
Why not?
Because it all came to me so easily. I never had to work for it.
Never.
My father, my brothers, they worked in the mills. Me, I knew how to catch a football and run with it. How I could do that, remember?
Oh, I remember.
And just because I could do that, everything came to me. Money, college, women threw themselves at me.
I know.
But it wasn't right.
Why?
I don't know. It's just that deep down inside me, something kept saying this isn't right. You don't get anything for nothing. You have to give something.
Something?
Something of value. And I gave her nothing.
Who?
I gave her nothing.
Sonny, what are you saying?
I don't know what I'm saying. This place has got me spooked out. Let's get away from here.
Of course.
No. I don't want to go. Not just yet.
Sonny?
What do you want, Margie? What did you expect?
Who is Margie?
I want a divorce.
A divorce? Why do you want a divorce, lover boy?
That's why. Because I'm not lover boy.
Oh, come, give little Margie a great big kiss.
You're not little Margie anymore either.
Come on. You feel better?
I said I want a divorce.
You know what, honey? I asked Daddy to give you a raise.
I don't work for Daddy anymore.
What are you saying?
I quit.
Oh, you should have long ago. He works you too hard.
I didn't do any work at all.
He's a slave driver. He should have been a Simon Legree on a plantation.
Margie, will you listen?
Or else on one of those galleys.
Margie, it's all over.
What's all over, lover boy?
Our marriage, everything.
All right, get it out of your system. It seems we have a scene like this once a month. You're going to quit. You want a divorce. Okay, you said it. Well, that should hold you for the next 30 days. Now, let's get dressed and go out to dinner.
But this time I did quit.
I don't believe it.
Why not?
Well, where could you go? What could you do?
I took a job with an advertising agency.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. I'm not some dumb jock. I was an arts major.
Sonny, you can't leave me.
Why not? Because I'm bought and paid for. Poor Margie. Daddy bought you everything you ever thought you wanted, even the campus hero.
Sonny, I love you.
You don't love me. You only wanted to share the spotlight with the All-America star. Well, that light is getting dimmer. It's starting to go out. Soon we'll both be in the dark. And then what'll we do? What's left for me except to become a boring old drunk?
Sonny!
I don't want to keep living a lie anymore. Not anymore, Margie. Not anymore, Margie.
Sonny.
Not anymore.
Sonny, are you all right?
No, but I only went from one lie to another.
What are you saying?
An even bigger lie. It was so easy.
What was so easy?
I was so successful, Ruth. So successful.
I know.
But you see, it was just a lie.
Glad to have you aboard, Sonny.
I know, I've got a lot to learn, Bernice.
Oh, you know most of it now.
I mean, about this advertising business.
Sonny, you know why I hired you?
Well,
because of your smile. And those great eyes of yours. Those real deep blue eyes.
Oh.
Sonny, you can sell the greatest product in the world. You know what it is? Reassurance. That smile, those eyes of yours, they reassure the client. They convince him he's dealing with a man who has his best interest at heart. A man who knows what he's doing.
I'm back where I started.
What do you mean?
I was able to go to college because of my hands and my feet.
And you had great hands and feet.
And now I've got a job because of my eyes and my smile. Doesn't anybody ever want me for my brains?
Sonny, how many times has a girl said to you, all you're interested in is my body? And haven't you always said to her, no, honey, you have a wonderful mind and a great personality. But what was the important thing?
What are my duties here, Bertie?
Keep smiling.
Keep smiling. Sure, keep smiling. But as you get older, it becomes harder to smile.
What are you saying, Sonny?
And your eyes, they have to lose some of that sparkle because you're getting older. You're getting older. Maybe you're thinking of more serious things. You're thinking ahead and you're looking back.
At what?
At what you don't have, what you didn't make of yourself. It's no good to look back, and you're afraid of what's up front. And so you keep smiling. You hope the sparkle is still in your eyes. But she's too smart for you.
Who?
Bernice.
Who's Bernice?
Bernice, she sees through it. She always knows when the light is going out, when the well is running dry. She always knows, and she's always ready. And one day you're sitting there in your office, and there's a knock on the door, and you say, come in. And he's there. He has arrived. Who? Joe. Joe Stevens.
Joe Stevens.
Any Joe Stevens who waits in the wings for all of us. My Joe Stevens is short. I'm tall. There's something tight and closed about him. Me, I'm free and easy and open. You can't even see his eyes because his glasses must be at least 1 inch thick. But we could be twins.
Twins?
We both can give the same thing, see? Reassurance. And he's got one thing I don't have. Youth.
You're still young, Sonny.
40 isn't 25. You look at him, and suddenly that famous saying is staring you in the face. This too shall pass. You realize that you are the this, and you are passing. You know that here is the successor waiting. Just waiting.
How do you know?
Because 15 years ago, I succeeded some way. I, too, was a successor. And so you run to see the coach. Bernice.
What is it, Sonny?
Who is this kid, this Joe Stevens?
Oh, he's a bright boy. He can learn a great deal from you.
Is that so?
Oh, we have to keep picking up good talents. You know that.
Sure thing.
Now, look, Sonny. All your life, you've been the star. But the coach always has had a substitute sitting on the bench who could go in case.
In case of what?
In case you were hurt.
Or in case I should lose it.
Sonny, you're my number one.
For now.
But isn't that all there is to the world? Now? Well, have you soaked up enough atmosphere, Lester?
Lester?
Well, that's your name, isn't it?
Holy, I'd forgotten. I haven't been called Lester in years.
You haven't?
Oh, why did you suddenly call me Lester?
I don't know. Yes, I do. It occurs to me that it's downright silly to call a grown man Sonny.
You may be right. Why did you call me Sonny back at school?
Because everybody else did.
And when you saw me this afternoon, you called me Sonny. Why?
Because you still looked like the golden boy.
Well, then why did you just call me Lester?
Because I'm not sure.
Is it because maybe I don't look like a boy anymore?
Maybe.
We should be going back.
Then you have had enough of this place.
No, not enough, but as much as I can take at one time.
Hey, you had a telephone call. Some lady in New York. Her name's Bernice.
Is that so?
Says you're to call her immediately.
Okay.
You must be starved, Lester.
Now that you mention it.
Why don't I make you some dinner? I won't be long. Well, don't you want to call this here Bernice?
Sure.
She said it was real important.
You should never make a real important phone call on an empty stomach.
Sonny, finally. How's the legend coming?
The legend?
Oh, forget it. We're on a whole new tack.
Oh?
Yep, throw out the all-American angle.
Just like that.
Well, the client was thinking of something else you said.
What was it I said?
About how Cleopatra's perfume changed the history of the world.
Oh, that?
Yes, that. Now, he wants a whole
Yeah,
new...
but I don't even know if it's true.
Sonny, don't interrupt. He's hot as a furnace. He wants to change the name, Desert Maiden, to Cleopatra's perfume. Now, quick, Sonny, a slogan.
What's the matter? Joe Stevens couldn't come up with one?
Now, Sonny, the client is clamoring at the gates. Save my life and your own.
Oh, no. Not mine. Just yours.
Sonny.
All right, Bernice, for old time's sake. Let me see. Cleopatra's perfume. Yeah. Cleopatra's perfume. It changed the history of the world. Now let it change the story of your life.
Oh, Sonny, I'll
Yeah, till next week.
Can you be back by tomorrow morning?
Nope.
Well, when?
I don't know.
How long do you want to stay there?
Till I get a little bit older.
What does that mean, Sonny?
And call me Lester. Listen, Ruth, is there a movie or a show or a place where we can go around here?
What do you mean?
I'm asking you for a date. After all, it's been 20 years since our last one.
Well, will I have to wait another 20 years for our next one? Lester?
Not if you call me Lester.
How does the story end? You know perfectly well that they did nicely together, and for all I know, they're even married by now. Love, it takes its own sweet time, and it runs its own mysterious course. It's not how it begins, but how it ends. My visit with you isn't ended yet. I shall return shortly. As the philosopher said, it's better to be rich and handsome than it is to be poor and ugly. From this, we should assume that the rich and the handsome sail through life without a care in the world. They, too, have their problems. They, too, are aware of their mortality. They, too, are alone with their thoughts. So, if you're that proverbial 120-pound bespectacled weakling, don't envy that Adonis of a football star. Unbelievably, there are times when he actually thinks you've got a better deal in life than he had. Our cast included Mason Adams, Pat Elliott, Robert Dryden, and Joan Shea. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
How many German divisions are stationed in Italy today? Okay. July 25th. 8 divisions. Well, by tomorrow morning, 3 more divisions will be crossing the Brenner Pass, the Taurus, and the St. Bernard. Operation Alaric. The purpose of those troops is to disarm the Italian forces. We'll turn their soldiers into factory workers and their factories to plants for the Reich. And who else has been informed of the plan to rescue Mussolini? Well, no one. Only you and I know of its mission. The Führer stressed that. We have been aware of Italy's collapse for 5 months. What can I do to help? I have the airfield surrounded. Within 48 hours, 10,000 paratroopers will be landing. I have trucks ready to take them away, even in the highest places in Berlin. It is a secret that we are about to kidnap Mussolini.
This is Tommy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm Sammy Grimes. It is true that our Mystery Theater dwells more on man's criminal intentions and deeds, and whenever possible, the law of retribution. However, sometimes events are in disarray, and men and women caught up in those times are like actors in the wrong play. To quote the poet Watson, they are blessed that have not much to rue, that have not oft misheard the prompter's cue, stammered and stumbled, and the wrong parts played, their lives a tragedy of errors made.
Clara.
Benito. Oh, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sorry to telephone you at such an hour, but the Grand Council just ended the meeting.
Where are you?
In my office at the Palazzo Venezia.
So what happened?
The worst. Fascism is dead.
What did the council say? Benito, please, tell me.
I never realized I had that many enemies among my friends.
Our mystery drama, The Last Days of a Dictator, has been written especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis and stars Bernard Grant and Earl Hammond. I shall return shortly with Act One. Today, a lesson of history with a caution. Don't tempt fate too far, for it was destiny that rode all the way to hell on the back of dictator Benito Mussolini. He became embroiled with Hitler, believed his own lies, attacked France and Greece, was defeated, lost Italian East Africa to the British, and had to be rescued by the Nazis. And now we have arrived at July 1943, some 2,000 years since another Caesar was stabbed in the back. Among the plotters this time are two Roman statesmen riding in a limousine.
My dear Minister of Justice.
I am no longer that, my dear, but I lost that post February last. But I am still president of the chamber. And you know the dangers.
Grandi, Rome is on fire. The Allies are in Sicily, and the king won't get rid of Mussolini.
Vittorio Emanuele believes the sun rises and sets on Benito.
Is there no way to make the king understand?
He doesn't want to see. You can't make him understand. All Italy has left to defend itself are 7 infantry divisions, no armored cars. Everything has been set to help Hitler.
Is there any possibility, Grandi, of retaking Sicily from the Allies?
With 70 fighter planes? That's all that's left. No, the first thing to change is Mussolini himself. We must somehow call the chamber together to get rid of that monster and make peace before every Italian man has died.
I don't see how. The Italian people still think of Mussolini as a god.
Only King Victor can dismiss him. But the council has the power to convene and make him face us. Now, all we have to do is to dare use that power. Here's a resolution I've drafted for the king. I offer the king 2 alternatives. Either Mussolini must make the chamber and the Grand Council working members of the government.
With a voice in the government as we had before.
Or to the king himself must be restored command of all the armored forces, and he, not the Duce, must be the supreme head of state. Otherwise, Italy is lost.
There is no question the Allies are going to win. We must join them before it's too late.
Here we are at my apartment. Come on up and we will talk further.
He's not dead.
Well, he just might be, politically. It's a summons from the party secretary.
Good.
The Duce has agreed to convene the Grand Council in 4 days at the Palazzo Venezia.
Let me see. At 5 o'clock on Saturday.
Fantastic. Now I don't have to go with my hat in my hand to that coward of a king. Between now and Saturday, I'll get signatures endorsing my order of the day from all members of the council.
28 signatures.
Now, it does not have to be unanimous, but the more the better. Saturday, well, what's the date, Butai?
July 24th.
July 24th. Mm-hmm. That will be the Ides of March for this Caesar. They're all coming. Every one of them. Stand in front of me for a moment, will you, Butai?
What are you doing? Fixing your shoe?
That's better. Let us sit right here.
Gandhi, what is that you have attached to your leg?
It's a grenade.
What? You've got a live grenade strapped to your leg.
Not so loud. I don't have nearly enough signatures yet. If it so happens that Mussolini wins the day and the council sides with him, he will call out the militia to arrest me. Then should blow myself up.
Grandi, reflect. What good can that do?
I'm deadly serious, Potai. If Mussolini stays in power, I won't go on living in a slave state, an Italian vassal to Germany. Gentlemen, we have sat here now for an hour and listened to Il Duce give his explanations of our Italian disasters at El Alamein, Africa, Pantelleria, and now Sicily. We have heard that it was the fault of our army. It was the army's weakness that has led us into disaster. Well, I challenge that. It is dictatorship, and dictatorship alone that is responsible for our tragedy. The Italian people were betrayed by you, Mussolini, on the day when you first began to Germanize Italy. Comrades, this is the man who drove us into Hitler's arms. He dragged us into a war that is against the honor and the feelings of the Italian people. Italy was lost the very day you, Mussolini, put on the gold braid of a marshal on your cap. Take off those ridiculous ornaments, plumes and feathers. Be again the Mussolini of the barricades. Our Mussolini. The people are with me.
Mussolini, I leave you with the words you yourself spoke 20 years ago when you said, let all factions perish, even fascism, so long as the nation can be saved.
I have here a note passed to me from the party secretary. Because of the hour, some comrades propose this meeting should be postponed until tomorrow.
I will not agree to that. In the past, you have often kept the entire Grand Council here till dawn discussing far less urgent matters. Now, we do not leave tonight until we have discussed and voted on my order of the day.
Very well. Let us continue.
I will agree to a 15-minute recess. Grandi, how do you suppose Mussolini will rebut your charges?
My dear Botai, we are about to find out. Our dictator is getting to his feet. It seems there are people here who would like to be rid of me. People with short memories. 400 new bridges, one of them 2.25 miles long, Ponte della Liberta between Venezia and the mainland. From Calabria to Switzerland, 600 telephone exchanges. The reclamation of the Pontine marshes, which could not be done by Julius Caesar or Nero, I did. 180,000 acres of swamp, now a garden of food. You were all once proud to live in the time of Mussolini.
Ancient history, Duce. Italy is now dying because of you. We are now slaves of Hitler, not the sons of Julius Caesar.
You have all had your say. You have all had the opportunity to take apart a lifetime. 60 years of service to my country. When I tell the king about this meeting tomorrow, he will say, some of your men have left you, but I, the king, am with you. Perhaps none of you were ever my friend, but the king is with me. And I wonder what will happen tomorrow to those who have opposed me tonight.
Duce is blackmailing us. He is forcing us to choose between our own fidelity to his person and our devotion to Italy. Gentlemen, we cannot hesitate a moment. It is Italy. We must put it to a vote.
There are 19 ayes, 8 noes, and 1 abstention.
Grandi's motion has been carried. The meeting is closed. Gambino Grandi, you have provoked the crisis of the regime. You have killed fascists. Yes, Clara. It's late and I'm sorry to wake you, but the meeting just closed. Almost 12 hours. Now it is over.
It's 4 a.m, but that doesn't matter. How are you, dearest? Where are you?
In my study at the Palazzo Venezia.
What happened?
The worst. For the first time, I could not convince them.
But what happened? Please tell me.
It's all over, Clara. Pack your bags and go somewhere and hide. Don't think about me.
You're very tired. It was too long a session. I want to see you tomorrow. What time?
I am going to see Vittorio Emanuele.
The king? At what time?
As soon as he will receive me.
Oh, well, he will cheer you up. I know.
Good night, Clara.
Benito, welcome.
Your Majesty, an honor. You have heard about the childish prank at last night's meeting of the Grand Council?
Not a childish prank at all.
Your Majesty, I have brought some plans in this briefcase to replace some of the old generals with some new ones.
Never mind.
And I have an idea to end the entire war. This morning, I begged the Japanese ambassador to contact the Japanese President Tojo immediately to put pressure on Herr Hitler to end the Russian war and begin peace negotiations.
My dear Duce, things are not working out in Italy any longer. The army's morale is low. The soldiers don't want to fight anymore.
See precisely where I want to change the generals in my briefcase. Your Majesty, let me show you.
I am trying to make you understand, Benito. It is you who stand in the way of peace. The vote of the Grand Council reflects that without a doubt. 19 votes for granting the resolution. Don't have any illusions. That vote expresses the way the country feels towards you. Today, you are the most hated man in Italy. You cannot count on a single friend except me.
But what happens now if I am not to be trusted?
The only person who can control the present situation is Marshal Badoglio. Badoglio is the man of the moment. He will form a government of officers and carry on the war. He enjoys the full confidence of the army and the police.
Confidence?
That is my conclusion, and that is my decision. You are not the man for Italy any longer.
If Your Majesty is right, I should present my resignation.
And I'll have to tell you that I unconditionally accept it.
So this is how it ends.
As he left the palace, Benito Mussolini was still unable to believe that the king himself, like Nero, had turned thumbs down, had deposed him. Before he could pull himself together, the ex-dictator found he was surrounded and pushed into a Red Cross ambulance. And from that moment on, the former first fascist would be moved from hiding place to hiding place, a permanent prisoner hidden away until a bullet found his heart. I shall return shortly with Act Two. It is late July 1943. The Allies are digging in Sicily. It is only a matter of time before Italy falls. Mussolini has been ousted as dictator and has been hidden by the Italians, fearful he will be captured and turned over to the enemy. At the Rome airport, a man in a Luftwaffe captain's flying jacket steps out of a plane and greets a German officer of high rank.
Otto Scosini? Yes, Eugene Dolman? Yeah. Good journey from Berlin? Dolman, since you are the highest-ranking German here in Rome, in the name of the Führer, I must ask you to give me a word that what I shall tell you must be treated as top secret.
My assurances. Let us walk and talk. That is my car. Where?
Good. I have been picked by the Führer himself to find Benito Mussolini and bring him to Germany.
My information is that you are the chief of the Central State Security Division.
That is correct.
After you, Herr Scosini.
Otto. We will be working together a great deal.
Driver, the consulate.
Dolman, I tell you the Führer's exact words. He said to me, Mussolini, my friend and loyal comrade in arms, was betrayed by his king and arrested by his own countrymen.
I cannot leave Italy's greatest son in the lurch. Mussolini must be rescued promptly, or he will be handed over to the Allies. How many German divisions are stationed in Italy today?
Today? July 25th. 8 divisions.
Well, by tomorrow morning, 3 more divisions will be crossing the Brenner Pass, the Tavis, and the St. Bernard. Operation Alaric. The purpose of those troops is to disarm the Italian forces. We'll turn their soldiers into factory workers and their factories to plants for the Reich.
And who else has been informed of the plan to rescue Mussolini?
Well, no one. Only you and I know of its mission. The Führer stressed that. We have been aware of Italy's collapse for 5 months.
But what can I do to help?
I have the airfield surrounded. Within 48 hours, 10,000 paratroopers will be landing. I have trucks ready to take them away, even in the highest places in Berlin. It is a secret that we are about to kidnap Mussolini.
But the material to do the job.
Well, Karl Radl is rounding it up. The code name for that is the macaroni is burning. So, Eugene, be prepared. The day after tomorrow, we'll expect 3 or 4 Junker 52 transports loaded.
Otto, are you carrying on the search alone? I mean, first to find where he's been taken.
Naturally, you are going to help. Now, get a hold of your informants and encourage everyone to be on the lookout for any suspicious increase of carabinieri. Now, make no mistake. Finding Mussolini at this moment is as vital to Hitler as the entire Russian campaign. Eugene, I've been here 2 days now, and the reports of where Mussolini is get more ridiculous every hour. Now, let me have the ones that came in today.
Well, Mussolini has committed suicide.
Nonsense, nonsense.
The Duce is in a northern clinic, mortally sick after a stroke.
Do you know whether he had a heart condition?
He has had ulcers, but his heart is fine. This report says Mussolini is in Spain as General Franco's armored guest.
Next.
Disguised as a humble black shirt on the Sicilian front.
On the face of that, isn't it ridiculous? How could he be protected or disguised? It's an unmistakable face, yes. Now, is that it?
That is all on paper. But we have some informants.
Who first?
One of our men found a grocer who supplies customers near Gaeta.
Where's that?
85 miles south of Rome. And this grocer heard from a German sergeant whose girlfriend is a local housemaid that a very high-ranking prisoner was to be sent to the prison on the island of Ponza, 20 miles off the coast.
You have the sergeant?
He's right outside.
Well, send him in.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler.
You are sergeant? Yes, sir. 4th Armored Brigade. Tell your story, please.
About midnight on the 27th of July, we had an air raid. The streets of Gaeta were empty. A convoy of cars drove up to a deserted wharf where I was stationed. The Duce stepped out of one of the cars.
You're sure it was the Duce?
It could have been no one else. The corvette Persephone was tied up. He went aboard, and the boat set out for Ponza, where the prison is.
That's right. Thank you, Sergeant. Dismissed.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler. Well, that's the first piece of hard information we've had. You would send someone over to Ponza to make sure, yes? I have an idea the man the sergeant saw could have been a double to throw anyone off the track.
You have to put yourself into the shoes of the Italians. What is it they desire the most?
To be out of the war and to be on the side of the Allies.
And what price do they have to offer in exchange?
Mussolini.
Exactly. Why don't we let Badoglio and the king and the communists, why don't we let them all think that is the case? That such a deal is in the making.
Fake a coded message from Washington to Badoglio and to Vittorio Emanuele that if they hand over Mussolini, they can have the alliance.
Isn't it worth a try?
I'll get in touch with Berlin and have the experts work on it. Eugene. Oh, they swallowed it. Oh, Kleinen Thinker.
What, Otto?
Not only that, but they've agreed.
Are you talking about that fake offer from the Allies?
Yes, well, I just got a report from our listening post. The Italian government agreed to turn over Mussolini if the Free French and the British and the Americans let them join. We were able to intercept the Italian reply, but In the meantime, it gives us a chance to smoke out where they're hiding the Duce. It was not the island of Ponza. Our people are there. Eugene, I want you to work closely with me on this. Daily accounting of the whereabouts of every brigade of carabinieri. Yes. Well, there's a sudden concentration. There must be a reason. They're guarding someone. And that someone could be our dish of macaroni. Ben, we believe we now know where the Italians have hidden the Duce. I spoke with the Führer this morning. I told him Mussolini will be found at the Campo Imperatore in the Abruzzi Mountains. That with airplanes and gliders, we will find our man. Now, we all know that to land a glide in a forest is no easy task. Now, you 36 men, glider pilots, towing pilots, are responsible for the success of the operation. At 12:30 p.m., 12 Heinkel 126s will take off from Pratica Airport. Each glider will carry fully armed SS men and paratroopers. 108 of us altogether. That is our job. To land, to capture Mussolini, and to bring him back to Germany. You stupid farmwoman. Get those cars out of my sight.
Duce, it is not my fault. I was minding my sheep. You were walking. It was you who asked me, can I read the cards? It was you who asked me here.
I don't believe a word of what the cards say. Go away.
I have done this all my life. I have always told the truth. I told you what I saw, Duce.
Get out! I don't need you. I don't want you. I asked them, bring me my Clara. They have her locked up somewhere else. It is hopeless.
Not in the cards. It is not hopeless. You will find your lady. It is in the cards.
All right. Lay them all out again and see what they say.
There. See. Exactly as before. The cards say you are to be rescued in romantic circumstances. It will all end happily for you.
Badoglio has given away Italy to the Allies. Fascism is destroyed. We have fought on the side of Hitler for nothing. I have lost my Clara, my Italy. What kind of a happy ending is that?
I know nothing of politics, Duce. I know what the cards say. And they say you will be rescued.
Yeah, Otto. You've never flown in a glider before, have you? Huh?
When we dropped the cable from the towing plane, I think my heart dropped filled.
I only took you along at your own request.
Oh, I am not sorry. I want to see this to the end. Your paratroopers never feel as I do.
No, not after training. This aerial map. Hold it. Can you hold it steady, Eugene? On the map is that black dot in the mountains. That's where we are all heading for. Look! It's there already. We're here. Now, look. About 450 feet below us. There, you see that white building shaped like a horseshoe?
Yeah, I swear that's a good omen. And we will all have the luck we need.
Well, I'm counting on more than luck. 100 men against I don't know how many carabinieri. But the surprise attack always has the advantage. Hitler, I'm Führer. I bring you Benito Mussolini as a gift from the German people to celebrate your birthday.
Heil Hitler. Otto Scorsini, you shall be rewarded. Luce, take the most comfortable chair. Welcome to Rastenburg.
My Führer, how can I thank you for all you have done? From now on, I shall do everything in my power to remedy my mistakes.
You are putting your hand to your stomach. What have the doctors said?
Colitis, ulcers. They won't tell me the worst it could be. I would like to think about it.
Glad to hear you say that. I was afraid you would want to rest. 47 days in different prisons, not easy. However...
No. I am all right. My Führer, you can count on me.
That is the man I need. The Mussolini of old. The man of action. The man of the barricade.
What do you wish me to do, Führer?
I need Italy. I need her men, her army, her industrial potential. I need her unbroken line of defense across the boot from Pisa to Rimini to hold back the Allies while I take Europe.
And how can I help?
We have been betrayed by your Badoglio capitulating to the Allies. It has hurt us. What's the matter with this fascism of yours, Duce, that it melts like snow under the sun? Duce, I want you back in Italy to rule.
I am very tired. I have been dragged from prison to prison. You said so yourself. Führer, just a few days to reflect.
I have already reflected. You will proclaim yourself Duce again, head of state.
Yes. Yes, my Führer.
I will give you an hour to rest. Then we will meet for the second part of my plans. And I demand not only reparations, but other conditions. Other conditions. Do you hear?
Yes. Yes, I hear, my Führer.
Mussolini has written that Hitler offered him no choice. If he had not become the puppet ruler, Hitler warned him northern Italy will envy the fate of Poland. Mussolini was only 60, but he felt 100 years older than that. I shall return shortly with Act 3. Mussolini, once hailed as a leader of men, had become not only a follower, but an inferior dependent hunted by his kinsmen and protected by his enemies. Ambition had curdled, and it was but the shell of a man who met with Adolf Hitler to discuss what conditions Hitler offered.
Benito, old comrade, you were betrayed by your king and your Grand Council. Most of those traitors have already left Italy. Dino Grandi and his family are in Lisbon. Giuseppe Bottai has disappeared. But your son-in-law, Count Ciano, who plotted against you and voted against you, a traitor 4 times over, must be dealt with. We shall find him and turn him over to you, because it is preferable the death sentence be carried out in Italy.
But, my Führer, he is the husband of my daughter, the father of my grandchildren. How can I?
Then Ciano deserves punishment all the more. Not only because he betrayed his country, but also his family.
I cannot.
Duce, you are too good. You can never be a dictator.
My Führer, try to understand me. I do not wish to be a dictator. I have no personal ambitions left in me. There is no way to resurrect fascism in Italy. And I cannot be responsible for lighting the fumes of a civil war in my country.
I must make myself a little more clear. I want you, Duce, to proclaim yourself as head of the Italian government, as an example of the terrible punishment that lies in store for any one of our allies who dare now to defect. Duce, our meeting is concluded. You act as I have told you. I am glad to see you in such good spirits.
Can I have a week? 1 week to think?
We cannot lose a day. But tomorrow evening, you will make a radio announcement that the monarchy is abolished and that an Italian fascist state has taken its place. That the German-Italian alliance is as strong as ever.
Black shirts, men and women of Italy.
It is the voice of the...
Listen to the radio. After a long silence, you hear my voice again, which I am sure you recognize.
Miriam, come quickly. Clara has fainted. Mussolini's mistress has fainted.
My dearest Benito, that day when I heard your voice on the radio saying you were coming back to rule Italy again, I thought it was a dream. But here you are, acknowledged as the supreme leader you always were.
Clara, little one, don't fool yourself. For 2 months I've sat at this desk and signed the papers and given orders meaning nothing. I don't rule Italy. Hitler rules. I obey.
Benito, that's not true.
It's the trial that's upset you.
Trial. Those were once my best friends. My own son-in-law. 6 of them railroaded to death. And I have been party to betraying them by keeping silent.
But they voted against you in the Grand Council.
They only voted. For that they are being shot. But when their plea for clemency comes, you will see I shall pardon them. All of them. The 6 of them. The priest, Don Giuseppe, is arranging it. He told me I shall stand up to Hitler. And I shall pardon them. Clara, what time is it? Go to the window. Tell me the moment you see the messenger arrive with a petition for pardon.
My darling, when the messenger arrives from the Verona prison, he will ring, and we shall hear him. I don't need to watch for him.
You're right. He's a Roman. He would know I would have been waiting up all night. What time is it?
6:45.
Already? 6:45 in the morning.
Well, I think my watch is fast. Let me make you some tea.
No, don't, Clara. No, I have such pains. Anything I drink. Where is that messenger? I must be able to grant clemency. My own son-in-law. They told me. Don Giuseppe told me if the shooting was through, they will seat them each on a chair. They will tie them to a chair with their backs to the ground. My own son-in-law. And I will be hated forever.
But you have forgotten how much you were loved and respected.
I'm so cold. I'm cold all over. As if something terrible had just happened. Clara, I'm shaking. I'm shaking with cold.
Let me sit beside you. Let me put my arms around you. My dear Benito, do you remember the first time we met at Ostia, 1932? You drove up in your car. I was 20, and you were the great Duce, the savior of Italy. And I said to my mother, I'll quit introduce myself. I'll never have another chance like this.
In Ostia? I do not remember, Clara.
Oh, yes. I was wearing a big hat. And you signaled to the police guard to let me through. And I told you I had written poems to you and sent them to you. And you pretended to remember. You were so sweet.
Oh, my God, it is cold.
And you said to me, you are trembling, young lady. Are you cold? And I said, no, Duce. It is the emotion. Don't you remember that, my darling?
Yes. Of course. I remember.
Then I married Felipe and then divorced and then you and I met again and then... Oh, I shall never forget the day my mother came into the room and said, Benito Mussolini himself came to visit me today, she said. I didn't know what my mother meant. And then she said, the Duce said to me, Signore Petazzi, have I your permission to love Clara?
Evelyn, it's too late. It's the death our gates. Never again shall I see Naples. I shall never again see Rome. It is the end. Don't you understand?
When we die, I want us to die together. I can hear them driving up. Did you see? The petition has come. Oh, it's Don Giuseppe.
Duce, I come to tell you I have administered the last rites to each of them.
Don Giuseppe, how did the tragedy go?
As you wanted it.
What do you mean? I wanted it. For whom?
Those you called to the Grand Council who dare give you advice, and you condemn them to death.
We talked, you and I. You said they would all sign a petition for clemency. I've been waiting here hour after hour. Clara is my witness to forgive them. But they were too proud to ask. That was it, wasn't it? They would not bow and scrape before Hitler and Mussolini. I would have pardoned them.
The 11th of January, 1944, a black day in the history of Verona. 6 men died needlessly.
Oh, no.
My son, offer your suffering to the Lord.
But they forgave me. Isn't that so? They forgave me, didn't they? Don't you, sir? When you leave here, don't tell the others how I took all this. Please, don't tell anyone. I feel what they will think. Is this the town hall?
Yes, Governor.
Follow me. Who's in charge?
I am. But the mayor. Who are you, sir?
Colonel Valerio, the Volunteer Freedom Corps. I want to speak to you on a matter of great importance.
I see. May I see your credentials?
All along the line, I've heard this nonsense. We know the Americans want to lay their hands on Mussolini and all of the fascist big shots. And everywhere I go, all I hear is credentials. Please, credentials.
I regret, Colonel. We are all Italians here, but it is a matter of form.
Form? I'll show you form.
Just a moment. There is no need to act like a highwayman. Put that gun away, Colonel. You are in the presence of an Italian official doing his duty.
I'll show you duty.
Mussolini here, but I don't know where he is.
We know. And his girlfriend is with him. He's here in hiding outside your village. Now, we are going to shoot every big shot we find. Those are my orders. Mayor, are you still pretending not to know where Mussolini is?
I know.
Then give us a list. I'll put black crosses to those marked for immediate death. It's better, Mayor. Much better. Now we are beginning to understand one another. Benito Mussolini, dead. Clara Petacci, dead.
You would shoot a woman?
Well, she's been behind his policies all these years.
Oh, but she was nothing but his mistress. You condemn her for that?
I don't condemn anyone. The judgments have been pronounced by the People's Tribunal.
There are some good people in the world, Benito.
Are there?
Yes, when I asked the mayor, even if he's a partisan, when I said I didn't know how long we had to live, and could I spend this day and night with you, even he did not stand in the way.
Clara, why didn't you go to Spain with your mother and sister when you had the chance?
Everyone was running away from you, pretending they didn't know you. I can't live away from you.
And when they kill me?
I will die with you. There's no life for me without you. But we're safe here. He's a good mayor. He'll tell no one, and even the people in this house, they don't know who we really are.
That is true. Benito Mussolini, Loretta Petacci, open the door. It is open. Luce, I have come to liberate you. You and this lady will come with us. Driver, that iron gateway, stop there. Stop right here. Now, get out, both of you. Stand against the gate, you two. By order of the High Command of the Freedom Corps, I have been charged to render justice to the Italian people.
You can't kill us like that. You can't do that.
Go away from him, or we'll kill you first. Colonel Valerio reporting, sir.
Go on.
It was not clean or easy. Clara Petacci held on to Mussolini. I warned her to move away, or she would be shot first. She would not move. I fired my pistol 3 times. It jammed. I then took my revolver. It misfired. I took a gun from Moretti. Mussolini unbuttoned his jacket and he said, "Shoot me in the chest." The woman Petacci tried to pull the barrel of the gun from me. I shot her, and then I shot him. The Duce has lived his last day.
Mussolini was not the instrument of fate, but its victim. He was not a man of violence when he began, but he rode into power on the coattails of the extremists of his party. He was weak, and yet he showed great strength. He was certainly proof positive of the adage, those who live by the sword die by the sword. I shall return shortly. It is sometimes forgotten that Mussolini was named Benito after the great Mexican revolutionary leader, Benito Juarez. Mussolini himself, I think, forgot the faith Juarez lived by. To entrust one's future to another, he said, is to forget the belief of liberty. A belief that leads each man to a level of greatness and dignity, so that even the lowest can rule with wisdom, compassion, and understanding. Our cast included Earl Hammond, Bernard Grant, Bill Griffiths, Louis Turenne, and Marion Seldes. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale.
Wouldn't you like to know if she is somewhere in that quarry, even now?
No, I don't want to know that. I want to go on believing she's alive and she'll come back to me. That's what I want for my peace of mind. What made it all so incredible was that I couldn't be sure what had happened. Did I push Judy that night so she stumbled and fell? Was she alive when I was hit on the head by chunks of rock from the slide? Had I already seen her dragged down the quarry by the rock slide? Yes or no? Oh, my mind refused to remember it that way. Bill was right. I had to go back. Stand there. Visualize it. Be there to remember what had happened.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by White Westinghouse Appliance Company. This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Chesterton who wrote, "The world will never starve for want of wonder, but only for want of wonder." Now, open your dictionary, please. Definition of the noun wonder. The feeling of astonishment and awe, aroused by something strange, incredible. I believe the story soon to unfold is strange enough, incredible enough, to arouse in you astonishment and awe. Still, maybe not. You may cynically not believe a word of it.
We've got to find out what you lost. You've repressed it, blocked it, but somewhere it's trapped in your subconscious and we'll root it out. Now what's this about no committed relationships?
I quit before I start one. Like with girls. I'm afraid I'll...
You what?
I'm afraid I'll hurt her.
Physically?
I don't know.
Or afraid you'll destroy the relationship if it begins?
I don't know. Quit asking me. I don't want to know.
Our mystery drama, 3 Fireflies in a Bottle, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Nancy Moore and stars Russell Horton. I will be back shortly with Act 1. I won't venture to tell this peculiar tangled story myself. Is that cowardly of me? Perhaps I freely confess that its complexities, its wheels within wheels, leave me confused. So it will be told by Robbie Clayton, a young man of odd experience, to say the least. It's his own story, beginning when he was 7, and suddenly saw in his room Well, you see, I am tempted to tell this story, jealous of my role as storyteller. No, I resist, and give you Robbie Clayton.
I didn't know what he was. 13 years ago, at 7 years old, how could I know? The fact that he looked weirdly different from people didn't surprise or bother me. A 7-year-old's world is a patchwork of surprises anyhow. And he didn't seem as magical to me as a circus clown I'd seen shot from a cannon. So I wasn't scared at all when he simply appeared one day in my room.
Robbie, I've come to see you from the stars. I've come from outer space to be your friend. My name is Al.
Hello, Al. I've got 3 fireflies in a bottle, and they look like stars.
To me, outer space was just the big friendly sky, and I had no sense of wonder that Arl came from there. I thought everyone had a friend like him who appeared sometimes when you were lonely, and who knew without words what you were thinking, and you knew what he was thinking too. Talking without words was a new game. I liked it. I liked Arl. Of course, my parents believed Arl was their little boy's overactive imagination. I remember what they said when I told them about my new friend.
John, do you realize what our Robbie has done?
Certainly. He's lonely out here in the country. No brothers or sisters. He's made up a playmate.
I've heard of other children doing that. Isn't it sweet?
Robbie, tell us what your friend Arl looks like.
I don't know how to tell.
Of course you do. A smart little boy like you.
He's got more eyes than me. He can see everywhere, all the time.
Oh, such an imagination. Darling, where does Arl live?
On a star named... It's a hard word, Mama.
Try.
Named, Brig Brock.
Brig Brock.
Say now, that is a hard word. Tell us again how he talks to you.
He thinks, and I think.
John, where on earth would Robbie get such an idea?
Who knows?
Now, precious, tell us how Arl comes to see you.
In a great big red top.
See, Katie? Arl's spaceship is shaped like Robbie's red singing top. Cute, huh?
Oh, I wish Papa and I could see Arl in that spaceship.
Arl says grown-ups can't see him because they don't want to. They're scared to hear what he wants to tell them.
John, you ever heard of such an imagination in a child of 7? Isn't he adorable?
They didn't think I was adorable by the time I was 8. Their son was too big for foolish baby games. By now, I should have outgrown Arl. My father said, with a sternness I'd never heard before,
Robbie, I want this nonsense stopped. There is no such person as Arl. He's made up like stories in books. Babar, Pinocchio. Not true, it's pretense. From now on, you will stop talking about Arl.
I stopped. But that didn't mean Arl stopped coming. He began to tell me more and more about where he came from and why.
Red Broggians don't behave like earthlings, Robbie. We have no hate in Brig Brog. No wars, no fear or pain or hunger.
A kind of paradise, I realize now, though Arl never used, thoughts, that word. He tried to explain much more than my 8-year-old mind could grasp. Looking back now, I understand that Arl was predicting what's coming to pass on the planet Earth today.
Earthlings pollute Earth. They pollute space. Worst of all, they pollute minds with greed and hate and war.
Why do they?
Earth is a very primitive planet. It stubbornly refuses to learn. Thus it is streaking backward at dangerous speed, rushing to its destruction. My small friend, do you ask again why?
Why?
Because Earthlings are full of hate,
They feed their hate and do not feed the hungry mouths crying all over the planet.
I had never known hunger. What Arl said had no meaning for me. And finally came the day when he had to do more than talk to an 8-year-old.
Small friend, time for your planet is slipping away. I can wait no longer for you to understand. You are to tell the grown ones what I have thought transferred into your mind. You tell them, Arl. Oh, they are too blind and destructive even to see me, much less hear and listen. They won't listen to me either. Oh, if an innocent child reports matters far beyond his ken, the grown ones will have to listen. They will know such knowledge could not be fantasized by a little boy, that the warnings had to be told to you by a superior intelligence, and Earth will act to save itself. You will tell your mother and father, Robbie. They don't want me to talk about you. What you will say is not about me. It is about the world, its future, their future. It is about cataclysm, dissolution, annihilation. They and all else will perish if they do not take heed. You will tell them, small friend. Mama, Papa, the world is streaking backwards at dangerous speed.
What, son?
It is. Earthlings don't do right. They're dumb.
Earthlings? Now, where did you pick up that word?
On TV, John. They pollute Earth. They pollute space. They pollute minds with greed and hate and war.
Do you hear that, Peter? What a memory our Robbie has.
Yeah, well, I guess he hears that stuff on TV.
No, Papa. Earth is rushing to its destruction.
Good heavens.
Oh, get those big words, Katie. I tell you, our son may just be a genius.
You have to listen. Earthlings are full of hate. They feed their hate and do not feed the hungry mouths crying all over the planet.
Darling, you haven't heard this kind of thing at school, have you?
No. Please listen, Mama. Listen, Papa.
I am listening. Is there more of this?
Time for our planet is slipping away. Take heed, or all will perish. See, Papa? That's why I have to tell you. And you'll listen, because I couldn't make it up. And now you'll save everything.
What the devil is this all about?
About... Oh, I forget. No, wait. It is about cataclysm and dissolution and annihilation.
John.
Robbie, where have you heard this? Who's been teaching you those words? Robbie.
I can't tell.
You will tell me.
John, don't frighten him. Look, darling, we're very impressed with what you're saying.
You are?
Mm-hmm. And we're listening to every word.
Well, then you tell everyone. You tell the president, and Earth won't run backwards anymore. You believe Arl, and you'll save the world.
Arl? So it's Arl.
Oh, Robbie.
Now, I told you not to make up any more stories about that creature. Stand up.
John.
Stand up.
Yes, sir.
I have never whipped you in my life.
John, no.
It's the only way to teach you not to disobey. Not to tell lies, and most important, teach you to give up that thing named Arl.
My father pushed his chair back with such force, it crashed against the wall. He laid me across my own chair and struck me again and again. Sobbing, I stumbled to my room. Arl was there, and I was my father's son.
You sleep. I hate you. You tell lies. I hate you. Go away.
I threw books at him. Roller skates, a tinker toy. I was living up to what Arl said about Earthlings. Full of hate, of fury, I wanted to destroy. Arl stood motionless. No thought came from him to me. I had cut off communication.
The things I hurled bounced off him, and his many eyes, always so bright, were dim and sad. He began to flicker, to fade, and he was gone. That's when I came to my senses.
Oh, come back! I didn't mean it. You're my friend. I didn't mean it. Oh, please come back.
But my friend didn't come back. Had he ever been there at all? Real or made up? The memory of him receded from my mind. That little boy forgot him completely. Only now, when I'm 20, the memory is back. And I realize how Arl, gone, vanished, forgotten, still influenced my life 9 years later, when I was 17. I've got it straight at last, after having it crooked for so long.
We ask the same question. Was Arl ever there at all? Or had Robbie's imagination been fired? Not by elves and gnomes of the Brothers Grimm, but by television's flying saucers shaped like tops and spacemen shaped like Arl. Whether he was real or imagined, there is more about Arl to come. We're told that he affected Robbie's teenage life in another way. Shortly, in Act 2, we will learn in what way. 8-year-old Robbie Clayton grew and flourished and turned 17. All memory of Arl had long since vanished, strangely erased, and never mentioned by his parents. But he grew up with a sense of loss, which he couldn't understand, for it had no name. Yet was it a sublimated memory of Arl that made the young teenager a passionate devotee of UFOs?
I was a UFO freak, all right. You wouldn't believe the nights I spent under the stars trying to spook one to come my way. I even prayed I'd see one, but I never did. The spring I was 17, I began to go a little batty on the subject. One night, I got this crazy idea. My girlfriend Buffy and I were stretched out by the stream on my dad's property in the country, watching for UFOs. And something Buffy said triggered a memory.
Robbie, look. The stars. Way up there, they look like fireflies, don't they?
Fireflies?
Oh, don't they? Don't you think stars look like fireflies?
Once, I told someone fireflies look like stars. Who'd I say that to? Who was it?
How would I know?
Wait, it's coming back. I was just a little kid. I had 3 fireflies in a bottle, and I said to... Who was it? I can't remember. I got to.
Why? Why is it so important?
Well, I don't know, but it is. It is, Buffy. Like something big is trying to get into my head. Hey, you stars up there. Hey, you fireflies. Help me remember. I can't.
So what? You were just a little kid with fireflies in a bottle. Hey, Robbie, wouldn't it be juicy if we could catch a UFO as easy as a firefly? We put it in a bottle and be famous.
Buffy, all of a sudden I got it figured. It's the something big trying to get into my head. I am going to catch a UFO. I'm going to be famous.
Oh, sure. One of these days, next month, next year, sure.
Now, tomorrow. It's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. Oh, I got this great idea. Fireflies put it into my head. I don't know how, but they did.
Oh, come on, Robbie. Some little old lightning bug gave you an idea?
Now, listen, don't I know everything there is to know about spaceships? Oh, sure, secondhand, but I know, don't I? No? Don't I?
Yes.
So, what's to stop me from claiming I saw one?
What?
Yeah, and make everyone believe me, too.
You mean make it all up, lie about it?
Oh, why not? I'll make up a sighting different from everybody else's.
Do you really think that?
Yes, I really think. I got almost the whole story in my head right now without even trying.
Oh, Bobby, it's crazy.
It's not crazy. I deserve it. I got it right.
What right? Who gave you the right?
They did. The UFOs did. They know about me. They know. Listen, here's one way it'll be different. Now, everybody always sees spacemen. Robbie Clayton's going to see a space woman. Hey, up there, you spaceships, I've got a space lady in a bottle. I worked out my story, and it was a zinger. I began to believe it myself. The next day, I called the Department of Defense UFO Division. I made my pitch to the guy at the other end, Major Harris. He asked a bunch of questions, but I had all the answers rehearsed. Then he said he'd come himself that very evening to investigate. I thank the Lord my folks were in Europe so they couldn't louse up the act. First, the major asked to see where the UFO came to pick me up. I took him to the stream. We left his car on the road about a quarter-mile away.
Right here, huh, Clayton?
Yes, sir. Right here. I was fishing, see, and all of a sudden, this UFO is right beside me. Now, I didn't see it or hear it before. It was right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I don't see any marks where it stood.
Oh, no, sir, because it was never on the ground. Just above, about a foot above.
Hovering?
Yes, sir, hovering.
Shape?
Like a top. Like the shape of those big musical tops kids play with.
Color?
Red.
Size?
Well, I was really surprised. I thought UFOs were...
Never mind what you thought. Just tell me the size.
Well, as near as I can figure, about 50 feet around and like 20 feet high.
Mm-hmm. So what happened?
Well, it had a round door. It was open, and standing right there was, I could hardly believe it, was a girl. Not a man, a girl. A woman. How about that, Major Harris?
Interesting. Describe the woman.
She looked a lot like people. I mean, Earth people. Only she didn't. I mean, her face did and her body did, but she was tall, and real tall, maybe 7 feet. And her eyes, great big eyes, well, they were purple. And so was her hair.
Purple. Huh, wow.
She was beautiful. More than anyone I've ever seen. I think the word is ethereal.
Ethereal. All right, then what?
She talked to me. That space lady stood there and talked to me. But neither one of us had to say one word.
Telepathy. In English?
Well, I don't know. Honest, I don't know. I just know I understood it. She said her name was, Arlene.
Robert Clayton, are you prepared to take a lie detector test on this matter?
What?
You heard me. A lie detector test. Fat chance. You think I don't know you wouldn't dare take one? You think you're the first star-struck punk that ever tried to pull this kind of con?
It's not a con. It is not. She was here. I swear she was here.
You really believe you could do a number on the United States Air Force? I knew on the phone you were another fake. We get liars like you by the carload. But you think I'd bother to stop by here if I didn't live in Baltimore and this was on my way home?
I'm not a liar. I'm not.
So long, kid. Clean up your act. You never saw a UFO and you never will. Purple eyes, purple hair.
I wanted to die. I laid face down on the grass and cried. While I talked to the major, I had myself so psyched up, I really believed Arling had been there. I could see her. I really could. What a fool I felt now. A punk. Just like he said. A star-struck young punk. I lay there on the grass like that until I heard a voice.
Robbie Clayton.
I thought the major was back. I rolled over and looked up at a huge red top hovering. Standing in its round doorway was a tall extraterrestrial being with purple eyes and purple hair. I thought I'd gone out of my skull. The second I thought that, she knew I thought it.
You are knocked out of your mind. I am here. My name is Arlene, and I am gratified that you find me ethereal.
You look the way I made you up.
As you imagine me to be, I am. To another, I would take the form of his imagination. But know this, I am as real as fireflies in a bottle.
If you're real, can I touch you? I stood up, reached out, and touched. She felt, I can't describe it, but I remember, like velvet maybe, only different. Just touching her, I got an electric shock. I snatched my hand back, and in that very second, she was gone. She and the ship she came in. I stood there, dumb, in an anguish of love, of wishing her back. I began to run. Maybe I could catch Major Harris. I was sure not much time had passed. I'd been in a time warp. In the distance, the Major was just getting into his car. I yelled his name, running like a shooting star. He waited, sitting behind the wheel. Major, listen, please, for Pete's sake, listen, I saw it. I'm not lying. This time I really saw it. The spaceship, the space woman, tall, like I said, purple eyes, purple hair. Oh, she was there. She said...
That's enough, Squirt, a whole lot more than enough. You don't know when to quit, do you? Now get off my back.
Okay, so you don't believe me. You never will. No one will. But you know something, Major Air Force Harris. I don't care. I saw a spaceship. I talked to a space being, and that's all I want in this whole world.
After that, just the way I forgot Arl, the memory of Arling was erased from my mind. When Buffy asked me what had happened, it wasn't like I lied to her. I honestly didn't remember.
Bobby, how can you not remember? You had this plan. You'd call the Defense Department.
You told me all that. I don't want to hear it again.
But don't you even remember about the fireflies?
The what?
You had 3 fireflies in a bottle.
Oh, Buffy, for Pete's sake, listen to yourself. You dreamed all this junk. Fell asleep out there by the stream and dreamed it.
I did not.
Like I try to calm the Air Force. Like I claim I saw a UFO when I didn't. And now you dream up a bunch of lightning bugs? Boy, you don't know when to quit, do you?
Robbie, something's wrong with you.
With me?
You're different all of a sudden. What's happened to you? To us.
Hey, don't lay it on me. You're the one that's different. Oh, get off my back. Get out of my life. Buffy was right. I was different. Something crazy was happening. I couldn't see it then, but I sure see it now. For one thing, it was the beginning of how I couldn't get along with anyone anymore. Every relationship that started, I'd run out on. Run. Scared. But scared of what? I didn't know. But I'd find out. Yeah, I'd find out.
Indeed, a change had begun, Robbie Clayton. And remember that sense of loss he'd suffered since childhood? It intensified. But one thing did not change. His absorption, his obsession with space. At 18, he quit school. At 19, left home. Where did he end up? In a cheap 2-bit carnival, working a UFO concession. In Act 3, we will follow him there. The UFO concession in the carnival consisted of a tall, multicolored pole with small 3-inch spaceships hanging from its top by wire. Some 15 feet from the ground, these toys whirled at high speed in a zigzag pattern around the pole. Step right up, folks. Only 50 cents, half a buck. Shoot down 3 spaceships and win a classy UFO model. Step right up. This sleazy occupation could hardly satisfy Robbie's craving for space knowledge. Yet there he was.
Yeah, there I was. A loner, no friends, no girl. And all the time, that rotten sense of something missing, lost.
After a year at the Carney, a new concession went up next to mine. One of those 2x4 tents, and over the entry flap a sign, Maximilian Carlton, hypnotist. The first day, the gent by that name came to my space to get acquainted.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello?
Maximilian Carlton. Call me Max. Who are you?
Rob Clayton.
Here, have a belt of good old whiskey, Rob. Tastes better out of the bottle.
No, thanks.
And whatever you say. This Carney's some dump, huh?
Yeah.
So, you're in the space racket.
Hey, don't you call it that. Oh, sure, this cheap game is a racket, but space, outer space, no, that is the most... Never mind, you wouldn't understand.
Pretty uptight on space, aren't you, friend? Spacey, you might call it.
Hey, what do you mean? How do you know I'm uptight?
Oh, I know, buddy. I can reach you. Say, maybe I could loosen you up with my racket.
Hypnotism? Forget it. I'm not interested in it. Can you, hypnotize anybody?
No. Some people aren't good subjects.
Well, what if I'm not?
No problem. I'm not just a hypnotist. I'm a psychiatrist.
In a Carney?
Well, you see this bottle? It got me run out of the profession. Okay, I may be a boozer. But I know what I know. I could help you get off your hook.
Maybe Max lied about what he was, but he sure knew how to draw me out. He sat there, swigging out of his bottle, and got me to spill a lot of stuff I'd never talked about to anyone. The feelings of loss, no friend, no girl, running from something or to something. But nothing had a name, and Max began to dig deeper.
We gotta find out what you lost. You've repressed it, blocked it out. It's trapped somewhere in your unconscious, and we'll root it out. Now, what's this about no committed relationships?
Why, I quit before I start one. Like with girls, I'm afraid I'll...
You what?
I don't know.
Try for feelings, not facts. How do you feel when you see a girl you'd like to know?
I'm afraid I'll hurt her.
Physically?
I don't know.
Or afraid you'll destroy the relationship?
I don't know. She looks wrong, too.
What?
Oh, not at first. At first she's pretty, and then I don't like how she looks, and I don't want her anymore.
Well, put that on hold and go back to the first time you got that sense of loss. When?
I don't remember when.
Well, let yourself feel the loss. Let the feeling take you back to when it first began. Go back to childhood. Did you lose something you loved? A parent, a pet maybe, a dog, a pony?
I don't remember my childhood.
Oh, sure you do. You're hiding from it. Now that shows it's important. Proves we have to exorcise the demons of that childhood. Now, think. What did you lose?
I don't know. Quit asking me. I don't want to remember. I'm too ashamed.
Ashamed? What? Why?
I don't know why I said that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
All right. Forget about childhood. What about your teens? Did you have a girl and lose her?
Buffy. Only I didn't lose her. I quit. I walked out.
Are you ashamed of walking out?
No. She didn't look right.
Well, then does the shame go back to some earlier time?
I don't know.
But now don't be afraid of it. Where did it start? The shame, the loss. Where? Rob? Robbie. The little boy, Robbie.
I have 3 fireflies in a bottle. That was the beginning of the breakthrough. I said fireflies, and then clammed up. That's when Max hypnotized me. Easy.
He picked up on the fireflies, and I was a cinch. You're gonna feel relaxed. Feel good. Now imagine yourself in some peaceful place. By a lake, perhaps. Soft, lapping water. Oh, the stream on my father's farm. At night. Good. Now you lie on the grass beside the stream. Peaceful. Watching the fireflies. And the stars. And the stars. Quiet. Peaceful. Stars, fireflies. When I snap my fingers, you'll go back to your childhood, to the little boy, Robbie, and you'll remember what happened to him that was so important. When I snap my fingers, you will remember.
Robbie, I've come to see you from the stars. I've come from outer space to be your friend. My name is Arl. Hello, Arl. I've got 3 fireflies in a bottle.
I told Max all about Arl. All except the end, the very end. Max kept pushing, asking, leading. Now you lost something. You're ashamed of something. What is it? Tell me what happened. Go back. Go back. Tell me. I threw things. Skates. Books. Toys. Go on. Go on.
You sing. I hate you. You tell lies. I hate you. Go away. Arl, come back. I didn't mean it. You're my friend. Come back.
I told it all. When I came out of the trance, or whatever you call it, Max told it all back to me. He was full of whiskey. And he laughed at me. Laughed. He thought it was funny. I wanted to kill him. Well, bless my soul. That's a razzle-dazzle bang-up history if I ever heard one. Huh? Arling. The planet Birdborg. All of it in your mind. Every syllable of it made up. Yanked out of your imagination. A spaceman in the nursery. See, your 8-year-old self believed Arl was there. Then you believed you lost him. Believed all your life down in your subconscious that you ran him off. Now you get it, Rob. That's why you're scared to like anyone. Afraid you'll kick that person out, too, the way you kicked out Buffy. Now, you don't want that stuff to happen again. It all relates back to destroying Arl. See, sure, he was never real, but he was real to you. He was real. He was there. Oh, come on, kid. Cut it out. We got to the bottom of this craziness. Brought it out into the light of day. You can let it go. No. Now, take Arlen, your dream girl that never was. She's what you've been looking for in dames. Some dopey idea of perfection. Buffy and all the other girls look wrong. Because they haven't got dizzy purple eyes and purple hair. Quit that. Look at their laugh. I saw Arlen. Sure. I touched her. And somewhere she is waiting for me. I'm going to find her again. She's the one I want. I said quit that! What are you doing? You! A liar! You're an earthling! You pollute everything! Good. You can't laugh anymore. Darling, come and take me to break Brock now. Huh? Arlie? I am on the star Break Brock now. I
have 3 fireflies in a bottle. I forget why there are bars on the windows of my room and the door locked. I forget why. Wait. Arl will tell me. He comes when I call. Arl? See? Here he is. So fast. Arl, why are there iron bars?
To keep the earthlings out.
Oh, yes.
You have not begun to write your story yet, Robbie. You are to write everything down about me, Arling, Breadbrog. Write it down for the ignorant earthlings to read.
I'll write soon, Arl. Yeah. Soon I will write. First, I have to talk to Arling. Arling? Arling?
I am here. I am as real as fireflies in a bottle.
May I touch your purple hair?
Touch. Oh,
you have stars in your hair.
No. Fireflies.
Oh, Arling, I forget why the Breadbrogians carry big keys.
To unlock your door. Robbie, darling.
I have 3. What have I?
Darling, don't you know me? I'm your mother.
Mother?
Oh. Psychiatrist said you might not know me, but I didn't believe him. Sweetheart. Try to remember.
You don't look right. Your hair should look like Arling's.
Who's Arling?
This is Arling, my wife. Beautiful, with 3 fireflies in her hair.
There's no one here.
And this is Arl. Beautiful with all his eyes.
Ah, a space creature from when you were little. Oh, my darling, you're imagining him again. But there's hope. You're the best doctor, the best psychiatrist. This is the finest mental hospital in the country.
You can't see Arl. You couldn't see him then. You can't see him now. Or hear what he says. Or understand if you did hear. He could save you, save the world, but you refuse to understand. I will begin to write now the whole story for earthlings to hear, understand, believe, and then act to save the world. I didn't know what he was. 13 years ago, at 7 years old, how could I know? The fact that he looked weirdly different from people didn't surprise or bother me. A 7-year-old's world is a patchwork of surprises anyhow. And he didn't seem as magical to me as a circus clown I'd seen shot from
This story, written in an asylum by a young man thought to be lost in the labyrinth of madness, leaves too many unanswered questions. Suppose, laugh if you like, suppose Al was real, that he did come to Robbie from out yonder somewhere, came to help, a child, listened and believed, until adults filled that child with fear and hate. But suppose adults, too, had listened, believed, and acted. Would our world then not be on its present disaster course? Alas, we have no answers. I will be back shortly. One last question. Some reckless part of me wonders, well, go ahead now, wonders
How many imaginary playmates of children may in fact be extraterrestrial beings, desperately trying to save this doomed planet. Our cast included Russell Horton, Evelyn Juster, Cynthia Adler, and Lloyd Battista. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale.
I don't want to be haunted by the knowledge of the dark side, but I am the most qualified. I will not be the killer. You will, because you are the most qualified. Every society needs a killer. One who is authorized to commit murder to preserve the rest of us. There must be an alternative. There is. We can submit to invasion, to be conquered, destroyed, enslaved. At least that way there'll be no blood on our hands. We will be free of guilt. And you're willing to accept that? Am I the only pilot? You're the most trustworthy. We're placing our fate in your hands. We are giving you the power no one else in the world possesses. The ability to destroy us. How do you know I won't do it one day?
Come in. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. It is said that perfection is the pursuit of sweetness and light. The pursuit. Is that because the capture itself is impossible? Since the dim and misty dawn of history, man has tried to create a perfect world. So far, it has eluded him. And perhaps it's just as well. After all, if everyone were to be perfect, how could we tolerate each other?
Why should I want to kill you?
Because I'm the enemy.
Enemy? Until 10 seconds ago, we never knew each other existed.
But each of us is fighting for our planet.
True, but I am sick of fighting for my planet. I'd like to fight for me. Wouldn't you like to fight for you?
I don't understand.
Your ship, my ship. Between us, we have enough firepower to destroy the universe. Why don't we take over?
Our mystery drama, Resident Killer, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Mason Adams. I'll be back shortly with Act One. I know a dramatist who has been appointed playwright in residence at a large university. Painters in residence, composers in residence, sculptors, novelists, philosophers. The list keeps increasing. And as our civilization becomes more and more complex, who knows what other specialists may be in demand for residence? Not just for the colleges, but for society itself. The time is 2498, 500 years into the future. Have there been many changes? Of course. Think of what has taken place over the past 5 centuries. George Barrows is having breakfast with his wife. At least that hasn't changed.
I'm told Bill Douglas has been named commander of the fleet. You have the seniority.
The council thinks he's more qualified.
But everyone knows you're better.
You're beginning to sound competitive.
But this is a matter of simple justice.
Justice, my darling, is never simple. Oh, well, now I have to go.
Where? I mean, isn't this your 4-day leave?
Yeah, I have to go to the port.
Yes?
Yeah, there are things I have to tend to on the ship.
Such as?
Very technical.
Well, you could put it on the simplifier for me.
It's quite boring.
I know where you're going. Teddy's gym. Why did you lie to me?
Because the idea of Teddy's distresses you.
You see how dangerous this has become.
Now, Ella, it was just an innocent little...
No, you claim it's all innocent. Well, perhaps it begins that way. But the fact is, you've told me a lie. And from a lie, where? Teddy's gym is wrong. You know that.
Darling, I only go there for exercise.
No, you don't. You go there to fight.
Ella, that isn't why...
You stand opposite another human being, and each of you tries to hit the other, to hurt the other.
No. It's just a trial of skill.
Do you strike hard blows?
Well...
Is it possible for someone to be injured?
That isn't the purpose.
All right, does it or does it not arouse aggressive feelings?
All right. Yes, it does.
You admit it. This boxing, this wrestling... Isn't it antisocial?
Maybe.
Oh, George, we got away from all that 500 years ago. Well, would you like for us to drift back into those savage times when it was everyone for himself and every hand raised against one's neighbor?
No, but Ella, this is such a harmless thing.
It is not. It is fighting. It cannot be permitted to exist in any form.
Of course she's right. I'm the one that's out of step. We have to have this brotherly love, this absolutely uncompromising belief in the sanctity of the individual. Because the other thing just doesn't work. I mean, it hasn't since the world began. You can't compromise and make exceptions either. There cannot be even the slightest manifestation of aggression. But what can I do? I'm an aggressive person, and the life we must lead now bores me stiff.
Please pass this place by.
Do not attend the
Please
gymnasium.
pass this place
Help
by.
us eliminate aggression.
Every day, they all show up in front of Teddy's gym, this anti-aggression society. They're always out in force. Not that they'd use it. The leader was this tall, dark-haired dame, and she really was built, too. She'd make a great lady wrestler. Anyhow, she would stop me.
I love you.
I love you, too.
I love everything that lives.
I also love everything that lives.
I refuse to raise my hand against anything that lives. I refuse to entertain even the slightest thoughts of aggressive...
Hey, Teddy. Oh, Teddy, are you okay?
Hey, you knocked out a tooth.
Oh, let me see. No, nothing's gone.
Yeah, maybe. It's numb. I can't feel anything. Ooh, your nose is bleeding. A little bit.
Oh, boy, that was a workout.
Ah, sit down.
Hey.
Hey, who's this guy, Douglas, who's just been named Fleet Commander?
Oh, he's all right.
Well, aren't you the senior pilot of the Space Fleet?
These days, if you're not a member of the Anti-Aggression Society, forget it. That's the way the wind blows.
Yeah, it's starting to howl, if you ask me.
Who cares? I'd rather be on my own as a pilot where I don't have to set an example. After all, I could never come here if I were Fleet CO, now could I?
It looks like you won't be coming here much longer anyhow. I'm going out of business.
You're what?
Yeah, the handwriting's on the wall.
But you can't shut down.
I'm being forced out.
Teddy, nobody is allowed to use force for any reason.
Conditions, George. Look around you. Now, this time of day, we'd have 5-10 boxing bouts going, maybe a couple of wrestlers. This afternoon, it's just you and me doing a couple of rounds. It's the old story. If you can't lick 'em, join 'em.
Join who?
That gang outside with the signs.
The kooks?
No, Georgie. You and me, we're the kooks now. Those folks, they're the wave of the future. If you refuse to ride it, you'll drown. So I decided to close up.
And do what?
Get a job.
How can you get a job if you're not a member of the Anti-Aggression Society?
I guess I'll have to join up.
Come on, it can't be that bad.
It's worse. Georgie, I got a kid in school. She's ashamed of me.
But how can you join? You don't believe in that stuff.
I will soon. I signed up for psychic reconstruction.
You're gonna be psych-re?
It's the only way you can get along in this world, George.
Yeah, well, who says this is the only world there is? I'm afraid it is the only world. The other planets in our solar system, and I pass them by all the time on routine weather reconnaissance, but I couldn't live on any of them. I mean, they're too hot, too cold, too wet, too dry. I mean, there's life. There's so many different kinds of life, but none of it's like ours. So what was I to do? Soon I'd be the only aggressive person left on Earth. I'd be considered peculiar, alien.
Teddy was right. If you can't lick 'em, join 'em. I came home and I told Ella. She burst into tears.
George. Oh, George, I'm so happy. You're doing it for me.
Sure.
Well, you'll develop an entirely new and exciting perspective on life.
Exciting?
A change in your entire psychological outlook. As you undergo psychic reconstruction, every last vestige of aggression will leave you. You'll know a new calm, an inner peace, a deep love for every living creature.
Okay. Lead me to it.
Oh, you won't be sorry.
Look, you say you love me.
I do love you.
But once I get brainwashed...
What isn't brainwashing?
I'll be the same as everyone else.
I'll always love you.
I hope so. And so I shaped up at Psych Reek. Although here you had to say psychic reconstruction. The president himself was in charge.
We are gathered here to talk about love. Love for our fellow man. Love that can only exist when there is no envy, no competition, no aggression. Now, to many of you, this may sound dull and boring. Yet, what is the alternative? Hasn't history demonstrated that aggression in any form, no matter how slight or small or seemingly innocent, must eventually inflame passions that will ultimately rage out of control?
And so forth and so on, even in our sleep. They ran wires into us, and you'd keep hearing the message. You would begin to feel it in your blood, your nerves, the marrow of your bones. You could feel it seep through you, become a part of you. There was no escape from it. And then things became rough.
You are all making remarkable progress. I especially wish to commend Pilot George Barrows and Mr. Teddy Thorstadt. They will be the first to undergo laboratory indoctrination. And class is dismissed for the day. You may all go home.
You're back early.
He gave us the rest of the day off.
What would you like to do?
Nothing. Just rest, relax without having all that stuff piped into me.
But it makes sense. Wonderful sense.
Sure.
Soon you'll believe it.
I even believe it now. It's just that I don't like it.
Why not?
Because it's against human nature. I don't care what anyone tells me. Man is a competitive animal.
But he doesn't have to be.
That's the way he is.
And that's why he has to change. Because if he doesn't, the world will end.
Okay, I hear enough of that all day.
But most of us, the overwhelming majority of us, have changed, George. And you must change, too.
Yeah, I'll change, but I still won't like it.
What's that?
The walls.
What? They're shaking.
It's an earthquake.
No, it can't be an earthquake. 300 years ago, we neutralized the molten core.
Come on, let's get out of here.
The house!
Hey,
it's coming apart, George.
Come on. Are you all right?
Yeah. Yes, I think so. I can't see.
The whole house came apart.
Oh, all this dust. I can hardly breathe.
It'll settle.
How did... What was supposed to happen?
Whatever we did. Here, hold on to my hand. Come on. We'll try to move back.
Yes.
Get some fresh air.
Yes. This is better. This is much better.
I wonder how everyone else did.
George!
What?
Look at you.
What?
Look.
What about me?
George.
Ella.
George, you have a beard. Your hair, it's down to your shoulders. George, you're wearing... What is that?
It's skin of an animal. Ella, so are you.
Trees. What are those trees?
But this isn't where we live.
Where are we, George? What happened to us?
What happened to us? Here you have a married couple happily living in a luxurious home of the far distant future. Suddenly, without warning, they find themselves Stone Age savages in the midst of a jungle. What happened, and perhaps even why it happened, are the problems we shall address in Act 2 shortly. Man, said Mr. Dostoevsky, is a pliable animal, a being who can become accustomed to everything, and we might add, to anything. While this may be one of man's greatest strengths, it can also prove to be his fatal weakness. It's one thing to adapt to the rigors of the physical environment, but it is something else to compromise with the demands of morality or immorality.
George, what happened to us? Where are we?
I don't know, Ella.
Someone's coming.
What? Hey, he's dressed just as we are.
Who?
Oh, it's Teddy Forster. Hey, Teddy, what is this? How did we get here? Do you know?
Come here, Ella.
What?
I want you, Ella.
What are you saying?
I've always wanted you, and I am going to have you.
What? Teddy, what has come over you?
I'm taking Ella.
What
a minute. I have something to say about this.
You have nothing to say now. You shut your mouth.
What do you think you're doing?
You want to fight me for her?
Yeah.
Come on!
Suddenly, we were flailing away at each other with our fists, with rocks, with whatever came to hand. And the blows, they hurt. I mean, they weren't the sharp and stinging jabs we threw at each other in the gym. These were meant to disable, even to kill. Suddenly, something flashed in Teddy's hand. I saw the knife blade too late. There was an agonizing pain as it bit into me, a paralyzing pain. All I could hear was Ella's voice in the distance, filled with terror.
George, help me. George, help me.
And then there was nothing. There was nothing. I'm dead, I said to myself. I'm dead. But I wasn't. There was Teddy coming at me, sword in hand. I knew it was Teddy, even though the visor of his helmet covered his face. And there was the fight raging all around me, the fight for the castle. And I could hear Teddy shouting, "Yield! Yield! Never! Burn it! Down to the ground! No quarter! No prisoners! Put them all to the sword!"
They're afire, my lord! The castle's afire!
And suddenly, we were in the midst of a holocaust. And there was the terrible noise of the walls collapsing as the burning castle fell in on us all. Once again, there was nothing. Now I'm dead, I said. Now. But I wasn't. Once again, a field of battle and men fighting and falling. And suddenly, I was high in the sky aboard some primitive aircraft. I was releasing ancient bombs, and they were falling on a city which was in flames beneath me. Whether I was the killer or the one being killed, the agony was always the same. I drifted in and out of one massacre, one slaughter after another. I'd known of these things. I had read books. I had seen pictures and tapes. But they existed merely as abstract ideas. And now they were happening to me. My suffering was real. It was unbearable. I couldn't stand it anymore. Stop it! Stop it! Stop!
Only you can stop it, George Sparrow. Only you.
How? How? Tell me how.
Stamp out the corrupt seed of aggression before it flowers into a fatal and poisonous plant. Destroy it. Can you do it?
Yes. Yes. Finally. Oh, finally, it was burned out of me. All thoughts of striving, competing, fighting, aggression. Something had come over me. I was a different human being in so many ways. I'd even become rather quiet. Shy.
You want to stay home? Again?
Yes.
But this is something new.
We might listen to some music. That is, if it pleases you.
I didn't know you liked to sit and listen to music. You're not at all the way you were.
How was I?
You mean you don't remember?
It's better this way. Won't you agree?
Yes, but it's not as exciting.
You mean as dangerous?
George, you're so different.
Of course. I've been psychologically reconstructed. And I want to be perfect.
No.
What is it, Ella?
Well, The thought of perfection, it frightens me.
Are you saying we shouldn't strive for it?
Well, yes, strive, but I hope we never achieve it, George. How dull that would be.
How do you know?
I look at you. You're perfect. You don't have a single angry or envious or destructive thought in your head.
Did you like me better the other way?
You were more fun.
You haven't answered the question.
Well, one time I had feelings of aggression, and I went through the same psych week.
And you changed.
But I didn't become a fanatic.
Is that what I am now?
No, George, it's just...
But it must be complete, Ella, all the way. A single tiny misstep and we can revert to barbarism. You know why you married me.
I fell in love with you.
Why? Because I was different. You believed in perfection in theory. But in practice, perfection is so hard to live with. Secretly, you longed to be aggressive, but you were afraid to express it.
That isn't true.
And while you made a strong outward show of disapproval toward my aggression, you would get a vicarious thrill out of it.
I didn't.
You would lecture me on how savage and socially destructive it was for me to go to Teddy's gym. Only because there were times when you longed to go there yourself.
But that isn't true.
I admit it, my darling.
Well, is it so terrible to want to be just a little aggressive once in a while? Oh, yes, I suppose it is.
We must be perfect or we fall back into the pit. You must try, Ella. Constantly.
Oh, I'll try. I'll try, George.
You wish to resign from the space fleet?
Mr. President, I have found my life's work. I wish to teach.
A most commendable desire, Pilot Barrows.
Is my resignation accepted, sir?
Commander Douglas is dead.
Dead?
In space.
How?
Excuse me. The Douglas tapes, if you please.
Yes, Mr. President.
Watch the screen, Pilot Barrows.
Where is this?
Space.
I don't see any familiar signs.
This is not in our galaxy, or even our universe. It's far beyond any area you've ever been requested to patrol.
But why? What was he supposed to be doing?
His mission was to intercept any alien invaders.
Intercept? What does that mean?
Kill.
Kill? How could Commander Douglas, a dedicated member of the Anti-Aggression Society, kill? And how can you, our president, calmly sit here and tell me?
Listen. The voice tape of Commander Douglas.
Douglas to base. Alien ship. Range 900 million.
Alien course.
Toward our system.
Destroy. Repeat.
Destroy.
Isn't he going to talk to the alien first?
Pilot Barrows, there is nothing to talk about.
We are all living creatures. There's everything to talk about.
We cannot afford to take the chance that the stranger is harmless and holds no thought of conquest.
We could ask. We could try to learn.
And thus reveal the fact of our existence. We cannot afford to risk war.
I am now closed at 600 million.
Fire. A, B, C, and D.
I have fired A, B, C, and D.
Score.
3 direct hits. Enemy ship gone.
Why did he call it an enemy? How do we know?
I've been hit. I've been hit.
What?
The ship, it blew up.
He and the alien opened fire at the same time. And now, Douglas must be replaced. By you.
Me? No, sir, I cannot kill. It goes against every moral and ethical...
You cannot kill because killing has been programmed out of you. You can be reprogrammed.
Why me?
You are the most skilled of all our pilots.
All this time, I thought Douglas was a true lover of all living things. But he was only playing a role. And you, our great humanitarian president, you're hypocrites, the pack of you.
It's an unfortunate but necessary hypocrisy.
Don't try that on me.
What would you have? A return to the past? To a planet armed to the teeth? A planet that accepted killing as the only means of preserving itself? This way, one man, and one man alone, roams the distant reaches of space. One man alone is armed, One man alone protects.
But it isn't one man. You're in on it. The base coordinator, the technicians who service the ship.
It's a small but highly trusted group.
The base coordinator. That voice, I heard it before. She's the leader of the Anti-Aggression Society.
We must have a killer. It's the price we pay.
I don't want to be that killer.
I don't want to be president either. I don't want the responsibility and the heartache. I want to be like everybody else and think happy, heartwarming thoughts. I don't want to be haunted by the knowledge of the dark side, but I am the most qualified.
I will not be the killer.
You will, because you are the most qualified. Every society needs a killer. One who is authorized to commit murder to preserve the rest of us.
There must be an alternative.
Oh, there is. We can submit to invasion, to be conquered, destroyed, enslaved.
At least that way there'll be no blood on our hands. We will be free of guilt.
And you're willing to accept that?
Am I the only pilot?
You're the most trustworthy. We're placing our fate in your hands. We are giving you the power no one else in the world possesses. The ability to destroy us.
How do you know I won't do it one day?
Well, we don't. But it's the chance we must take.
That's quite a chance, isn't it? We are giving you the power no one else in our world possesses, says the president. What was it that Lord Acton said about power? Ah, yes. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. It seems to be the rule, judging from history. But all rules have exceptions. Or do they? The answer lies in Act 3 shortly. We talk of peace as the universally to be desired state. How we long for peace. And yet we must be aware that we have never truly known it. Throughout history, what we have had at best were some relatively quiet intervals between wars. What must we do to achieve true peace? Our ancestors couldn't find the answer. We ourselves are perplexed. And in the world of the future, it appears so far that they haven't had much luck with the problem either.
But I have been programmed against it. I cannot kill.
You will be reprogrammed.
As you might imagine, there was considerable discussion back and forth on ethics and morals, means and ends. But it all boiled down to that one word that usually carries the day: necessity. So finally, I agreed to being reprogrammed. And who do you think my psych-reek was for this deal? None other than the leader of the Anti-Aggression Society herself. Say, the last time I saw you, you were picketing Teddy's gym.
Let us confine ourselves to the subject at hand.
Remember? May I ask you not to patronize this establishment? Not to coarsen and brutalize yourself?
Pay attention. I don't like this any more than you do, but it has to be done for the good of society. Now, say it over and over again. Aggression is a normal, natural, and innate part of man.
But I wasn't going to make it easy for them. I really believed what I had been programmed to believe about the sanctity of life. I didn't want to give it up. Besides, if I could hold on to that belief, they would have to give up on me and choose someone else. I could lead my own life. But they were too smart for me.
Why do you resist?
This is my own basic belief. I can't help it.
You truly believe that life is precious?
Yes.
Then ask yourself, how can life be precious, be of any value, if it isn't worth protecting or defending?
Suddenly, they had found it. The question that could get beneath my skin. The question I couldn't answer to my own satisfaction. I kept hearing that question day and night.
How can life be precious if it
isn't worth protecting.
And like a house of cards, my defenses collapsed. Suddenly, I had no more objections. I was ready for my very first seek and kill mission. Perhaps, before I could return, I would have to take a life. Now, could I actually do it?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'll give you the order to fire.
Why should you give the order?
So you can have someone to share the guilt. Board your ship.
Before I knew it, I was out there billions of miles away. It was a strange feeling. Here in this world without end, how many planets could there be that might support a life form that could be probing for hours? Maybe none. Maybe a few. Maybe a million. I was all alone except for her voice that tied me to home.
Set course that will appear on your computer readout.
Wait.
Yes?
Bottom left quadrant. Coordinates 8730. Do you see?
Yes. You have movement at coordinates 8630.
I can't tell what it is.
After a while, you'll be able to recognize that configuration instinctively. It's a ship.
A ship?
Prepare to destroy.
Destroy? There must be another way.
There is no A, B, C, D for firing.
Oh, please, can't we...
Prepare missiles. Acknowledge.
Missiles armed?
Range.
700 million.
Fire. Fire.
I don't know if I can.
Don't think. This is just another routine command from the base. Fire. Fire. Good. Watch. Don't sit there. Take evasive action. He may have fired at you.
I can't move. I'm sick. I don't feel well.
That's to be expected after your first kill.
Oh, don't put it that way.
Be all right.
I've taken a life.
You'll get over it.
Never.
After a while, you won't even think about it.
Do we really have no choice? Was this the best solution they could find? Maybe this was the only way we could survive. She was right about one thing. She said I'd get over it. After a while, I wouldn't even think about it. Well, after a while, I didn't think about it. Upper right quadrant, coordinates 3419.
Upper right, 3419. Movement verified.
Alien ship.
Range.
900 million.
Activate rangefinder.
Acknowledge.
Arm missiles E, F, and G.
E, F, and G armed.
Range.
700 million.
Fire on 6. Ready.
Ready.